What's up? What's up? Hello. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone had a fantastic week so far. So far. I think my head's all the way this way. Why? Like my head always this way. Why am I looking off to the distance? I'm like, man, I don't care about this map. Huh. I like move this. Alright, move that a little bit. I think it's a little better. Well, what's up? Let's see here. So when we left off on Stream Raiders last time, but I can just close that. Anyway, we had tried the boss, but unfortunately we lost it, and I didn't want to just put it, restart it, just in case people weren't aware, because obviously if I'm not live, it's not as obvious. So we're going to give it another shot. This is a boss, so feel free to put legendary. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna post somewhere else about this, but let's see. I'll have to put whatever. I'll use my mage first. Where should we go? Top right. Sounds good. Sounds solid. But yeah, this is the boss for the first map. We'll see how it goes. I still have a couple of coins to kind of redo stuff, and then if I have issues with our normal maps, I'll just have to take the time to clear the maps or whatever to prevent the stuff and things. No, it's liquid. What's up, Rocket? How are you? Let's see. Bang. I like how this showed up even though there's nothing happening. Here, I'll put that. I'll put that. Just vibing around. Yeah, basically. Vibe it up Wednesday. I had I'm doing all right. My sleeping was, it's funny because it's I'll get kind of on course with sleeping for a couple of days. I'm like, oh man, this is great. Oh, fantastic. And then there'll be a day like today where I had a very late nap last night. And what happened was that it messed me up from when I normally fall asleep. So I couldn't fall asleep until the afternoon today. It just wasn't happening. So luckily I did get some rest in. Got some foods, made some dinner / breakfast. Do you call it, chat, do you call it dinner if it's your first meal of the day? Is it? Or is it breakfast? I don't know. I call it breakfast. But is it still din? Is it still dinner? The dilemma of adulthood. Want a nap, but if nap now, no sleep, which means tired. Yeah, you know what? So for last night, I was so tired. It wasn't gonna happen. I needed the nap. It's one of those where I needed that nap. Din is at 2 a.m. during my TV. Yeah. Makes sense. It was just too I was too exhausted. I had to go back to sleep. If it's not tomorrow until you get to sleep, so if you just woke up, it's breakfast. Interesting. I feel I don't know, was I asleep long enough for it to be breakfast? Maybe that's a better question. But it's good to have some good eats, get some sort of nutritional intake, or else. Definitely have to be taken care. Wow, what? Oh no. Gosh, I'm gonna keep Betty in my hair. Unbelievable. I was like 27? 27 months. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for 27 months. Jesus, that's a scary number to see. Oh no, I feel like, geez, we just celebrated 2024. Oh my gosh. That includes if you stayed up for 40 hours. That is a 40-hour long day. Makes sense. After 12 a.m., do you say see you later today or see you tomorrow? Tomorrow. Definitely, I would still say tomorrow. See you next year. Going full Rip Van Winkle. See you whenever. See you when I see you. That's what it sounds like. That's what it seems to be like. I'm like fighting my mic right now. Oh man. Oh man. I'm not sure. I don't know. I might go PNG mode later. I haven't decided yet. I still wanted to try just being 3D at least today for the time being. See how that works. And see how that works. But alright, we do have the battle. I totally forgot. Let me I'm not ready. You're not ready. Obviously. Alright, let's see. Battle announcements. Let's see. Starting off with a boss. Come join in. And playing my usual Ragnarok. We gotta throw Ragnarok Mobile in there, right? We gotta throw the pouring emote. Let's see. Alright, now I gotta get my Twitch link. That'd be cool too, huh? Yeah. Every once in a while I post like good battle announcements and for stream raiders and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the right channel because they have one channel to post your announcements. My cat mewled and all I heard was I might go pee, which I thought was just a new way to say go to the restroom. Oh my gosh. It's just new ways to communicate. New forms of communication. Thank God. I mean, you know, especially when it comes to like dogs and cats, I was reading a random thread somewhere today where people were talking about like their dogs and their dogs being dramatic in particular. Like when your dog feels wronged and then they kind of just get those behaviors of like I don't like you anymore. And they'll just do goofy stuff, like they'll just give you like that side-eye look. Like they're like, how dare you? How dare you wrong me like this? You know, they just don't go near you. Just don't go near you for a bit. I remember very specifically when my mom would bathe the dog and then he would be so upset. He would be so upset the rest of the day. He would be like, I don't like anybody. I don't like any of you. I don't trust any of you anywhere. And then it would be fine the next day. It'd be perfectly fine the next day. But there would always be like those couple of hours where he's like, no, how dare you? How could you do this to me? How dare you clean me? You know, or if you don't give them like the right treat or something. Because the thread started with the dog being dramatic because they ran out of treats. It was pretty funny. My mom's dog will roll on the floor yelping if you scare him and glare. What the heck? That is hysterical. That is hysterical. Yeah, dogs are it's so funny because they're all so different too, right? What was the other thing that they would do? What was the other thing the doggies would do? They would definitely be really our last dog, he had this funny behavior where he, you know, cuz dogs they're very good with time, right? Like once they get into a schedule, they know it's almost food time, right? They know it's almost food time. And one of our dogs, what he would do is he would start bringing every toy into the kitchen until he got fed. Like one by one, he would drag his toys into the kitchen and kind of like like mess with them and throw them in the air for attention and not to play. Like this was just the game he was playing. And then he Petty and then he would drop the toy and then go get another one. And then just go get another one. And then by the time he gets fed, like the whole kitchen floor is it's an obstacle course. It was an obstacle course. It was really, really funny. It was really, really funny. You know, it was more funny than petty. It was just funny the way he would do it, literally almost like every other day. Like there would always be like at least one toy to move out of the kitchen after he got fed. It's fun. They're just funny. Pets are just funny. They have these really funny behaviors. And even like when we had rats, every rat was completely different from the other ones. Like certain ones would just get so upset at certain things. So upset. They would be so different. I remember when we used to go on car rides and only one out of my five rat girls, she would just cling to the bars in her travel cage and just start like chewing on them for like 20 minutes. It was obnoxious. She was like, "Get me out of here." She was so cranky, and everyone else just chilled. Everyone else was just kind of like laying there like, whatever, we're here for the ride. And she had to be the most dramatic about it. It was unbelievable, honestly. It was super duper unbelievable. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember to take note of the player names on the boss battle for afterwards, so that way I can filter and moderate today, because I'm getting a little tired of the shenanigans. There's definitely people using, you know, I've been trying not to make a big deal about it, but since it's kind of whatever, you know, I've been trying to check support on the Stream Raiders Discord, but there's definitely people using bots to just get like extra like I don't know what the hell they're doing, but you know, there's definitely something going on, so I'm gonna have to start moderating it. So let's see how that goes. If my cat doesn't feel like he's been getting enough belly rubs, he'll lay in doorways until he's satisfied. Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, listen, you didn't meet your quota for today. Listen, buddy, you didn't meet your belly rub quota for today, so we're gonna have to discuss this. Thank you. Meet me in the belly pat's room. That's basically what your cat was saying. Oh my god, there was this hysterical gif. Hold on, I posted in my guild Discord. I'm gonna go post it. I don't think I posted it in the streamer Discord. Let me try to find it. I could not stop laughing. Let me see, I might put it in the pet area on the Discord. It was so yeah, I'm just gonna post it here. It was like the perfect cat behavior. Oh, it's not doing the preview art. The preview might go later. It's like a little GIF movie thing. Or I'll fix it later if it doesn't want to work, because sometimes Discord's a little weird with that stuff. But it just, the funniest part is kind of like the owner kind of like messes with this cat super briefly, and the cat makes a huge mess, and it is so hysterical. The funniest part is the fact that the owner just sits there like, yeah, I should have expected that. It's just like, yeah. I should have expected that to happen. It's just the thing about the look on the guy's face that is just so hysterical. It is just so damn hysterical. Alright, I'm gonna update this. Make sure it's the right category. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. That's how right. I mean, it was just hysterical how it came about. Like it was definitely one of those of, like, I watch it, I'm like, yeah, he really should have expected that. It's just funny. I keep replaying it in my head. Oh my god, the baby! With the toys! That's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. If you too want to enjoy adorable pet images and such, we also always be vibing on the Discord. Actually, I forgot if I discussed this on stream. Did I discuss this on stream? I had made a post on Twitter about this, that, you know, with just the health stuff going on, that, you know, if you aren't sure if I'm going live or anything, I'm always on the Discord. I'm always on the Discord. It got kind of stressful trying to update the Twitter all the time, so I don't update Twitter so much with my schedule anymore. But if you ever want to know if we're live, or lately I've been adding in some kind of like Discord hangout times. And it's actually been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun just kind of hanging out, playing something, and, you know, whether I'm up for chatting or not. It's been nice. It's been nice. So maybe I'd like to do a little more of that, or see, you know, see what I want to do with that in the future. You know, depending on what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, just a little notice about that. So we still have about Twitter. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, you know, I would always post my weekly schedule, and it didn't really, I really wasn't sure if it was reaching people that it should be reaching. So yeah, I mean, Twitter's kind of a pain with that anyway. Twitter's kind of a pain with that kind of stuff anyway, and whether or not my followers even see my updates, because there's a lot of stuff going on with that and all that. What's up, Crazy Zeke? How are you? How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? We vibing. What are you up to? You know, so it's kind of a huge pain in the ass, and that's the thing too. You know, there's certain things on Twitter when I post, they always seem to do really well, but all the stuff that's like practical doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You know, the stuff that, like, you know, like I'll post like some, like a fun picture, and then it's kind of like, oh man, it's got like a couple of likes, and then I'll post my schedule, and I don't know if anyone even saw it. You know, so it was kind of like, why am I doing this? After a while, I feel like early on it wasn't so bad, but I think the algorithm, or the feeds, are just too cluttered with this kind of stuff, so it just wasn't worth the effort. Good. How are you? I'm doing well. We're just getting started with the things and the stuff. Where did I get? Oh, is this a Snap? Oh, let's see what's on Snap on Global. Should I announce cards on Snap while I'm live? That's just a Fire Wish card. That's lame. That's super lame. When I refresh my Twitter, it shows like 4 current, and then the rest are as old. Yeah, so like I have my feed specifically set up to show recent tweets, and I have it specifically that I do not see people's likes and stuff, because I don't care. I do not care what other people are liking or enjoying. I just want to see what I want to see. And it's funny because a lot of people don't seem to know, like, you can really like curate your own Twitter feed. There's actually people like I follow on Twitter, but I'm not so into their updates, so I mute them. I don't unfollow them, but I know I can always find them from my follow list. I can always check on them. Like, it's not like I don't want to know what's up with them, but sometimes some people just post shit I just honestly don't care for. Or people like stuff that are just not my thing. Okay, there's definitely, you know, I don't care what people listen. I've been on the internet a long time. I've seen a lot of stuff. I don't need to see it on my Twitter feed randomly. Okay, you know, there's a lot of degenerate stuff on Twitter. Hey, you know what? You do you. I don't care, but I don't want to see it. It's just not what I want to see on Twitter. There's other websites for that. You know, I don't need to know folks' you know, interests sometimes. You know, it's just better off that some things are kept out of my line of sight. Anyway. You know, so I mean, that's fine. It's just it's definitely aggravating. Like, I remember when like my family, like, they would complain about stuff on like their Facebook feed. I'm like, what are you following? They're like, I'm not following anything. And I'm like, I don't understand. I didn't understand like what Facebook was doing with their algorithm and just throwing stuff on the feed, because even when I used to, I deleted a while ago, when I used to use Facebook, like, I would be very specific about what I would allow to show on the feed. But it takes a lot of like nonsense work that the average website user isn't going to do. You know, it's just true. It's just true. So, as far as that goes. So, But yeah, it's very strange. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. And sometimes, I swear, I'll go on Twitter and it will show me. It will kind of do that, though. Sometimes it'll show me like the most recent 20 posts, and then there'll be like a block of time that it just deleted. I swear, it feels like it deleted it. I have to go specifically to sometimes like my friends' Twitter accounts just to see what's going on, and it's wild. It's wild. You got 12, right, and then they had ads and stuff. I used to use it because I was in some hobby groups, and then when those hobby groups shut down, I was like, whatever, I'm done with this. There's literally no point for me to have this anymore. It was far more stressful than it had to be. Plus, I would have people messaging me all the time. I'm gonna start doing random stuff. So I'm gonna do some random stuff in ROM today, Ragnarok Mobile. I do also have a ROM related YouTube channel with guides and stuff as well. I want to play it on Twitch today. I don't know, there's been a lot of like little tasks and things that I just haven't done, so I was just kind of in the mood to do that. So I'm just gonna do some random stuff while we're talking. And yeah, like with Facebook, you know, that's the thing, is like I would go and people would message me. Like, I don't have it on my mobile. I don't want to say never, but I haven't had Facebook on my mobile like for years and years and years, and people would continuously try to message me on Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, I don't use this. And then it would be the message of like, hey, download Messenger. I'm like, no. Not unless like maybe I should do something. I mean, I don't have to do. I mean, I guess I'm not obligated. You know, I guess if the gaming police doesn't know, they can't find me, right? I mean, to be fair, it's always a chatting stream. It just it kind of just depends what's going on. But let's see. So this is the daily for today. But yeah, like the algorithms on the social media is just like ridiculous. It's just absolutely unreal. Let's see, she's going to love it. What did I get? At least this daily for this month is super simple. It seems like they're almost too simple now. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. If you know, the gaming police can't find me, if they never know. Who's gonna tell them? Don't tell them. Don't tell them I'm not doing stuff, okay? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I kept changing my costume on this. But yeah, so social media, I got tired, like I said, of trying to figure stuff out. Because I've done a lot of experimenting, especially with Twitter. Like, I used to at a couple of points, I used to actually schedule daily posts. I used to schedule, like, every other day posts. I used to do text posts, picture posts. There was, like, one series of posts that was actually doing quite well, but then I couldn't keep up with it. Because that's the thing, too. You have to keep up with these things. It's ridiculous. Tumblr still... Yeah! You know, it's funny because, in a weird, like, I definitely kind of miss Tumblr in its own weird way. It's funny because I'll get like my emails of like, oh man, your Tumblr thing is like, you know, like 30 million years old. You want to log in? And I'm just like, oh my god. I haven't logged into that in forever. And that's the thing too, is that with Tumblr, you could have different, things per you know, per topic. So like I would have like a regular kind of like blog, and I kind of fold like random stuff and fandoms and fan art and things. And then, you know, I had a different, oh, and then I had I used to have a World of Warcraft roleplay blog actually on Tumblr for my character. I used to have like an actual, like, I don't want to say super series, but I had an actual roleplay character during Cataclysm. And so I kind of used that blog for, you know, kind of like, you know, tracking her adventures and stuff. And it was fun. It was fun as part of the RP thing, right? Because then I would share like screenshots and kind of like her little story progression. And, you know, but on that blog, I could follow the feed on like different things. You know, so like you could kind of like change things up, like, you know, so I used to have also like a different one. so much for the follow, Crazy Z. Welcome to the sanctuary. Have a comfy, crazy time. An ask blog, definitely not. Definitely not. I used to one of my blogs was like a more like spiritual blog and stuff. You know, but I had different ones. You know, I had different ones for different topics, and it was kind of nice. Kind of nice. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, that's right. You could use the little follow emotes. They're so like normalized now. I forgot they're like a thing. I forgot they're like a thing. Let's see. Let's see. Did I take these pictures? Oh, maybe I did. Oh, neat. Neat. Neato. What time is it? 9:45. Actually, it's almost Kafra time. They're yeah. Teleporter here. Let's see. What job am I going as, actually? Maybe that's a better question first. Oh, you know what? Let me go to my home. Let me go to my home real quick. Oh, I forgot I was gonna change out the game music. I'm really bad at this. Let's see. Is that okay? Is that too loud? I think it might be fine. Might be a little loud when there's like sound effects, so let me put it like that. Alright. We got our rank A bonus. So here's something I didn't get to do in a video yet, actually. There seems to be a glitch also with the fireplace and this shit, but is that you can actually have 2 dining tables. There's a little example. You can have 1 dining table inside and 1 outside. Kind of like the pet box that we have. Ta-da! You can actually get 4 meals a day. 4 meals. Alright, let's see. So I'm doing Kafra. Actually, am I going to battle? I didn't use my CT today. Do I want to rift? Oh my god, I didn't max this job? Oh no. No wonder I'm so bad. Alright, you know, we can rift real quick, and then... I'm gonna rift real quick, and then, we can do... You know, honestly, I need to unlock these. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that after Kafra. Let's see here. I can use the raid function. Easy character skill. Because this job XP is fantastic. It's fantastic. There's so many like options now. Ooh, I got a thing. Got a robe. Did I get a box this time too? I got a +4. Are you serious? All right, so I got a max damage roll on the robe skill. Are you serious? I already have one. Oh my god. Well, I guess I have another one. I guess if I need it with a different enchant. Why am I not wearing shoes? What the hell's going on with my Nogu right now? What did I do? Whatever, HP it is. What do I want for an accessory? This is my King DPS. So bad at this. Sure, you know what? We're gonna eye up Dullahan. Why not? Why not? Unbelievable. Alright, so... yeah, we're just gonna keep this simple. Life is never simple, so we're gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. I've already done 3 for the day. Because we've been kind of tracking with the bonus of gear and stuff with the raid function too. It seems to not matter as much as we think it does. I actually had like a super roll the other day where I had a box and gear and tokens. I thought you would only get like gear or tokens. I think the fact that you get tokens every time is super, super overpowered. Alright, am I done with that? Alright, see, easiest CT completion in my life. CT stands for combat time, by the way, in this game. It is a mobile game playing on the emulator. Alright, so what am I going to do for Kafra battle? That's a better question. How about I Stellar? How about I Stellar for funsies? Actually, man, I didn't even get to, like, talk about this. I got like the special mount from Lost Isle, which blew my mind. I've never gotten the mount from TTL in like 2.5 years. But somehow I have this one now. Somehow I have this one. But yeah, figuring out that kind of stuff is a huge pain in South. Right? Yes.
Like, wait, Cats is Westgate. Afra has to be Southgate. I think that's how it works.
I think so. Alright. Not NA5 yet. 30, third Afra, battle here. Build these, no. Let's see, what time do we have? Oh, we have seconds till Stream Raiders. Jesus. Wait, where's the... Oh, here's the card. Why is everyone standing outside? I'm just like, y'all can zone in now. Boom. It's battle time. It is battle time. Let's see. We got some scary mobs. That's okay. You know, let's try to beat them up. Let's try to beat them up. Let's have them come, you know, walk over to us. We beat the hell out of them. Yeah, let me take this name so I know you folks. Yeah, alright.
Ba 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 da da da. So wholesome.
Oh yeah, also I'm on. Alright, how's the battle going, sir? Oh, God. Frustrating. Alright, that's okay. We still have some tokens. We still have some tokens. We're gonna give it another shot. Ah! Oh, this is cute! This is cute. Battle's mean. So mean. Time to wake up! Time to wake up! Time to wake up! Why did it not go? Time to wake up, Alex! Let's see, what's good versus this guy? Artillery? The Buster. Let's see, Templar's good. I'm gonna try Templar this time. Ay, ay, ay. These boss battles. Boss battle. Alright, we're trying again. This time I'm already in the zone. I'm not late. You're late, obviously. Obviously, gosh. Oh man, you thought you could catch me late for Kaffir battle? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm on NA5, Alex, if you want to join my party. Oh my gosh, so you can't. Oh, you can still locked mode in 2.5. There's also like camera options here. Alright. Oh, my camera's all messed up though. My camera's higher because it's swapped from, I think, 3D mode. I think that's why. I believe that's why. We're gonna do that. I think I'm going to I'm gonna turn this down for now. I'm gonna turn that down ahead of time. But this should be starting soon. Kaffir Battle's like a weekly, well, it rotates. There's a weekly event on Wednesday evenings. And it swaps between the Big Cat Invasion and this Kaffir Battle. So I think last time that I did ROM on a Wednesday, or sometimes I play in the background and talk about it. I remember it was cats. But they rotate. I have found, yeah, Ellie, I have found that old screenshot of Pouring Battle. Pouring Battle used to be part of the options. It used to rotate or be a different, well, actually, early on, it was actually, everything was a different night of the week. Actually, it's funny. I was looking at, because I save everything, right? I used to have a channel with the weekly schedule for ROM, right, over on Global. And let me see. I'm gonna pull it up because I looked at it and I was like, oh no. Yeah, here's schedule. So let's see. So Monday was our like endless tower nights, right? For progression and stuff. Then we would do like casual events and hang out and game. Tuesday was Kaffir battle. Wednesday was pouring battle. Thursday was War of Imperium. Friday MVP battle. And then Saturday was UFO cat invasion. And then Sunday was War of Imperium. And it made me think. I was like, man, I totally forgot how early on we had so much stuff to do on like a weekly basis. You know, they kind of had to restructure their schedule, I think, because of, you know, they had to, you know, deal with regulations and stuff. But it was just wild to me. It was I forgot how much stuff we used to have like weekly. I kind of hope you know, I kind of miss that. I kind of miss that, even if it's like just kind of casual kind of stuff, you know, even if it's just kind of casual kind of stuff going on. So Lightbringer, sure, why not? 61. Well, as long as they're on auto. Keep an eye on that. But yeah, we used to, I forgot, because they started kind of making a few things every other week, and then completely restructuring everything, because I remember there was like a reason to log in almost every day, you know, compared to now. Everyone kind of does their weeklies and their CT, and it's like see you Thursday and Sunday. So I was trying to think of maybe suggesting that, you know, there should be something else on a casual level to do. Like PvP and all that other stuff, that doesn't really count. You know, the Saturday stuff, because also that's competitive and not everyone wants to do that, you know, ranked matches. So they definitely need to, you know, work on that sort of thing. Let's see. Talk to them all. That thing that's like this one. Also, I gotta start using these little emotes again. I forgot how funny these are. PvP is, yeah, basically. Like I've kind of taken I've taken PvP seriously before. And yeah, like when I want to be super serious, like yeah, I'm super serious mode. You know, but generally like this season, so right now actually we have a PvP season. It just started last week. The PvP season is open matches for 4 weeks. And then there is now they have something called a cup tournament, which basically the top players are able to kind of be a part of a single elimination thing. 3 minutes. Yeah, you gotta hurry up. Hurry up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up, Alex. Time to wake up. So, yeah. You're explaining stuff? He's in my party. Oh, well, I guess because you didn't want to... You weren't going to explain in English. That's fine. I mean, like, also, like, if you're trying to explain something in, like, I don't know, in guild chat for somebody, like, it's fine. I just don't want, like, whole conversations happening, you know, and people feel left out of the conversation. Hello, what's up? What's up? What's up? And start with this crap. The music, like, stopped. Like, no, is it, like, super low? Why is it? Wait. Oh, it is there. Why is it so much lower now, though? Oh, what's that? Gotcha. You can hear the music? Interesting. Alright. I'll just leave it alone then. I don't know. On my OBS, it shows, like, it's barely there and stuff. Devil, what's up? What's up? How are you? How goes it? How goes it? How goes it in your ROM adventures this week? What? Did you just hear that? Is it my LD player? It's like it's ducking audio, and I don't know why. Yeah, it just like popped. If you could hear that, if you heard that, I know I did on my headset. That was weird. Excuse me. What's wrong with this thing? What the hell? Yeah, because I'm like, why is it ducking the audio all of a sudden? What the hell? That reminds me, I was gonna look into that with something OBS wise. You've been collecting Minokies for a while? Nice, 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 nice. That's a sick aura, yeah. Yeah, I'm a, you know, part of the stars. Stellar hunter. Stellar hunter. Hold on, I gotta show off my cool mount first. Damn it! Stop, Borg Rider. Stop. There we go. If I do camera and I do the other thing, it should fix itself. I had the spooky mount from Lost Isle. This is the only rare mount I've ever gotten. After a million years in TTL that I never got the Chimera. Yeah, it's like it's the rare mount from the new content. I did. You know what's interesting, Devil, actually, I got it on the extra fortune coin roll. I did not get it from the initial loot. So you can get the mount directly from this audio. I got the mount directly from the fortune coin roll. So yeah, so you're looking for the mount, definitely roll on that last floor.
What a cheaty face. What a cheaty face. Jeez. He's Louise.
When's it gonna start? How dare you? How dare you accuse me like this? Fortune coin, yeah, right? Right, yeah, because don't forget, you can always get the 15 a week from your race balls. Yay! Oh, you know what I should do while we're waiting? Is it gonna start? There we go. There we go. All right. Let's do my three patient rolls. What is this? Stoppo card, first roll. And then we got Dremlin card, second roll, third roll, incoming. Incoming. Wait, it reset. Oh my god, I am cheating. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. I can't. Holy shit. My, holy shit. There's a star card now, ISO. There's a star card that's... Holy shit. What the hell just happened? Oh no! See, it's cheating. Did the star version become me? Yeah, let me... Oh my god, my heart just stopped. Oh my god, It's a yeah, it's a budget moon. Oh my god, that threw me for a loop there. Hold on. Hold on. Where do we have this in this Discord? My freaking... I just freaked out. Alright, yeah, I'll let someone else take care of that. It gives you 50% move speed, and if you have any status on you, an extra 15%. Yeah, so it's a lot of move. Oh no. You're wearing it? Let's see. Are you? Oh no, I think it's showing your other gear. Yeah, it's not showing your Stellar Hunter gear. It's showing your, I think, your Nogu or something. They still haven't fixed that. Oh my god. It's yeah, it does its holy shit. So anyway. All right. Well, that happened. Well, okay, so actually it's 233 right now, probably because there's extra on the market. Do I get the unlock when I roll it? I do. Oh, yes. The 8 magic attack. Easy. Oh my god. No! I didn't mean it. I'm not. I didn't mean it. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, so the way also that I knew, yeah, I mean, all right, easy 72 magic attack or max HP. So I was so there's actually a pity system. Let's see, can you guys see that? Yeah. So there's actually a pity system in this card gacha, which is why it is kind of worth it just to do my patient rolls. It's good to be patient. It's good to be patient. I had actually just rolled a 𝗙ecie the other day, so my rolls had reset. So actually, oh yeah, you couldn't see it because, let me get rid of this for a second. So if you see on the bottom left, now it says draw 55 times to trigger preferred cards. Again, no! It's just streamer luck, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I don't know how to roll anymore. You're good. Oh no, that's how it starts. So, so there's a preferred cards guarantee and selected cards guarantee. So the way it works is there is a selection of preferred cards, which is basically mini cards. So for instance, flute player, you know, Lori card, fire witch, etc., etc., etc. You have 35. I mean, you know, that's why I call them patient rolls. You know, I don't think these two were here last time. There's Maple Fairy and a whole bunch of other stuff. So what happens is since flute player is in this pool of preferred cards, my preferred cards pity rolls reset back to 55. Now that happened. You broke it? What'd you do? Did you get something good? Oh my god, everyone roll. The time is now to roll. The time is now to... Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no. Alex, no. That is crazy. Congratulations. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, Mistress Maya and Archangeling is on a rate up right now. Holy shit. Holy sh... Alex just got something good too. Now is the time to roll. I'm gonna type that. Holy crap. Anyway, so these are on a rate up, and then the rest of them are, you know, in the selected pool, and it's kind of like its own thing over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crazy, crazy. Actually, Strauf, I just rolled at King Pouring. That was my last roll. How close am I now? Because I got some extra no. Oh my god, I can't deal with this right now. I did. Yeah. By the way, I did post like in my guild stuff. I didn't get a chance to post it elsewhere. Actually, I should make a community post on YouTube. They did. The music just fixed itself. You know what? Maybe because there's a bard. I just realized why that's happening. It's because there's a bard song and I have sound effects down. Big brain Nesi figured out the audio problem. Alright, so with the assistant medals... Oh, I forgot my character stops when this happens. Fuck. Hurry up, Ness. Hurry up. So there's these card albums, not good. There is time invitation things that you can get with the things over here. And there is Seed of Mistella that you can buy 3 a week. On top of the Mistella fruit being available on the black market from the last patch. Which maybe I'll do a little patch highlight video again. I don't know. I'm not sure people... Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm just not sure how useful the patch highlight videos are.
That's just my self-esteem talking.
We have 12.5 minutes for stream readers as well. We are still working on the boss battle. So definitely use your own legendaries, your own epics and stuff. Yeah, I just realized why that's happening, which is ironic. All right, let me just do that. Yeah, and I'll just do this so that way there isn't like that much of a freaking thing going on. Listen, apparently my cheaty powers are just spreading amongst the guild. You can't, yeah. You'd have to report yourself too. You're an accomplice now, Alex. Everyone saw it. Everyone in chat saw it. You're an accomplice now. Maya? No. No? What? Oh, wait. Devil did? Wait, what? Everyone note the time. Everyone note this time on your schedule. Put it in your phone. What the hell? Oh my god, what? What the hell? Oh my god, you did! Insane. Insane, yeah, Devil shared it on the streamer Discord. Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, everyone put it on your Google Calendar. What the hell is this? This is the lucky time, apparently. This is lucky time. I already rolled on some of the other stuff, so I don't want to roll on other stuff now. I'm already done with them. You gonna do an, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you have another 8, you know. If you have another 8 roll. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've only been doing these 8 rolls. Oh my god, it was so funny. So I was gonna say before, because I'm a dummy, is that I was hyper focused on the Munich. Close enough. That's close. It begins with M. That's almost like another mistress. Tomorrow, same time. Yeah. Whoa. What does it people say? Whoa plus 1. Whoa plus 1. What's it called? What's it called? I don't know. Oh, I was gonna tell the story. So what happened was that I was up to the end of my pity rolls, actually, on the card gacha already the other day. So, but what happened was that I'm a dummy, and since on the visual of the card gacha right here, you know, because it's on the bottom left, I didn't pay attention to what I rolled, and I focused on the numbers. And I was like, why did my numbers reset? What happened? Everyone's like, you gotta chipette, you idiot. I'm like, oh, that's what happened. You could tell I was pretty out of it that night. Oh, it wasn't your scheduled offline farming. Oh, actually, I don't know if you were resetting that. That's right. That's right. But oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. That still freaking threw me for a loop. I did not expect that. Now I gotta decide what to do with it. Oh man, what a first world ROM problem. Oh man, I rolled a rare card. Now what am I gonna do? Now I gotta make decisions. Now I gotta make decisions. That's rough. What is the star card unlock? Maybe that's a better question. That might help me decide if I should bother. I mean, the card says it's 233 right now. Maybe I wonder, are they still on Snap? I guess they have to be, right? Oh, we could check after this. You know, I'm just thinking out loud. Oh, you mean for the unlock? Sorry. Yeah, I think the stream's a little delayed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot. That's disallowed. That's can't do it. 12 attack. Yeah, 12 is pretty good. 12 is pretty good. I don't know if it's like 400 million good, but the card is just as good. So that's, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good card. Yeah, 12 attack is a lot. I was surprised the unlock was actually like 8 magic attack. Like, that's pretty good too. Alright, we got this boss going on. Might as well attack with my terrible build. Am I even hitting it? I should be, because I didn't. So you know what? You know what I'll do? We're gonna turn off others' damage. Where is that? Damage dealt. Self only. Let's see how bad I'm doing. There we go. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, well, but right. Normal unlock is magic attack. Star version gets attack. Yeah, because sometimes the unlocks are terrible. Sometimes the unlocks are not that great. Like for instance, so there was this drama with this double star thing, right, on CBT. We didn't hear about it. They were testing double star cards on the closed beta test server last week. They've already been removed. And the star cards that also were a part of that update were also removed. So they were just straight up like deleted from the CBT. They're not even available for you can't even like use them anymore. I think the folks that actually made them, because someone actually made the Bloody Knight double star. I wonder who's like, yeah, it was kind of bizarre, especially it upset a lot of people because there's a lot of cards that still don't have a star version, which so it was kind of strange altogether, right? What they decided to do. So why is there like no numbers now? What did I do? Oh, is it because someone did the stupid other thing? No, I'm targeting the Primeval boss. Yeah, make sure you're targeting Primeval boss and not the unskillful hunter or whatever. Baphomet, right? Like there's a lot of those that don't have a star. A lot of minis still don't have a star. You know, that update did have a couple of minis as part of that update, but yeah, but I think they just shelved everything for now. For now. It was kind of a mess. It did not go over well. It did not go over well. So they already got rid of those. And then we're gonna see what they do with that information in the future, for sure at least. For sure at least. Oh man. Oh man. That is nuts though. That is nuts though. Alright, we have 5 minutes on Stream Raiders Battle. Let's take a quick look. For Mistress Star, I don't know. We could check after this. I could check. Alright. Got some epics. We got some stuff going on over here for the boss battle. Hopefully we get it this time. I still have some coins, but I would like to beat this boss. I would like to get out of the first map. You know, I don't want to be so frustrated. Wait, why are you keep it online? Alright, fine. Ay, ay, ay.
I let you into my home. You treat me like this.
Let's see. Oh, my damage is off. Oh, you know what, too? Maybe because I have word. Oh, man, let's check out these two. Let's see, the Stapo card and the other one. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. But damn, gotcha can always throw you for a loop. Oh my gosh. And the next time we get our feast gotcha too, for the clothing, we're gonna finally have like the better pool of, oh my gosh, it's like not going. Of like this stuff. A lot of the stuff is being reworked or completely removed. We're gonna be getting a much better lineup of items. Like they're removing all this crap. Like this stuff doesn't need to be here. Some of this stuff is heading out. Getting the hell out of here. Thanks so much for the follow, Eric. What's up? How are you? How goes it? We are vibing. I should do another roll on this. I did have to use coins to get the costume I wanted, which is fine. I think that's fine, but you know, yeah. Actually, no, I'll do it after Kickstarter. They're
There's so many little things to do. I'm sorry, I get excited. There's so much stuff to get done. So much stuff to get done.
There's a lot of stuff I haven't done, so I was like, that's why I was like, you know what? I gotta push like these tasks out of my mind, and how do you say, and actually get some stuff done. So like for instance, Soul Hunting Grounds. I got some of the scenery stuff done before actually. I didn't even like get them because I never got these scenery things. See? I'm really bad at this. Okay, so now I have all of these here. Yeah, I thought there was more in the Soul Hunting Grounds. I remember showing this for what? Oh yeah, for the rank 8 video. For the rank 8 video, that if you need adventure XP, pictures is really like the fastest way, I think. I think it's the super fastest way to do it. As far as that goes. 2% M defense, nice. After I try. Oh, I forgot. That's right. There's the share screen. That's right. Yours looks better. Yours look. I forgot about the share thing because I already did it for the week. Adventure 8 perks, the one that reduces 50% fixed res time on Yeglu. Yeah, I mean, it's not like crazy. It's nothing like game breaking, but they're like really nice extra perks, I would say. I really like the extra food in the house. I like just the free bee foods. Which I don't know if you were here when I said the tip before, Devil, but if you have a dining table inside and outside your house, you get 4 food a day. You get 4 food a day, so that's my little tip. I didn't get to share yet. There's actually a lot of like little tips and stuff. Maybe I should post this crap on the community tab. I never know. I never post enough stuff. I never know what to post on YouTube community tab for my ROM channel, and then I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute. Look, what am I doing? Your bee foods, yeah. And then don't forget, it only stacks basically the perks for like a day. Like every table only holds 2 at a time. So I'm sorry, you can't have a whole catering feast, basically. It's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I'm going to make that screen teeny tiny. Double check something with the names real quick. Everyone was here last time. Alright, so let's... Should I do like defense or something? I can curse this dude? Whatever. I'm just gonna do different methods. You know why I wasn't getting my foods? You didn't buy... Well, at least now you know. Yeah, you do have to buy the skill. You do have to buy the skill. What the hell's with this camera? What the hell's going on? What happened? What? You got demolished. Alright, so I guess all night we're going to work on this boss. Alright, let's see. What other legendary can I use this time? What's the other one that worked? Artillery? Alright, we're gonna try artillery this time. I don't get it. Maybe I'll try the bottom side or something. I seriously do not get it. Like, the power level of these things, it just seems ridiculous. If I go through all my coins, like, I think I'm just not gonna do this event. I swear to you. Here we go. It's been 3,000 years since I've got a skill. I mean, that's fair. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's definitely, been a long time since we had to even worry about it. What the heck? Okay, world. Can I leave? Oh wait, do I have to use the butterfly? I forget how to even get the hell out of here.
How do I do this? How do I play?
I have no idea, I swear. Like, why are people watching my advice? I don't get it.
I'm so lost.
That was funny. I eventually figured out it was the bard skill that was affecting my, or performer skill that was affecting the audio thing. Totally forgot about that. Alright. Thumbs up. GG's all around. I'm gonna make a new party. I don't get those silly messages. Alright, so then we wanted to check out some stuff at King. Well, I guess you checked it out, but we could go check out King Pouring stuff. You just use your flute player to sing until you get out. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Okay. Alright, so that event's done. So that was Capper Battle. Alright, so what the hell was it I had to do? Alright, so there's a couple of things. Over here. Oh, that's right, Time Wish. That's right, Time Wish. So I was gonna use my Kafra medals to pick up a couple extra. Too low now. It's just too low for me. It's gonna be one of those things where I raise the volume and then I'm going to like lose my mind because it's going to be loud. Let's see here. Those are no good. So this second one, you can get the time invitation voucher. So I needed what, like 4? Yeah, I needed 4. So let's grab 4. Have a quick roll over there. Is there a chance the green opals can be exchanged by a lucky shop? I don't think Lucky Shop has MVP materials. I think it's usually the rare ones that show up. I've seen the white leaf essence. I don't think things like opals show up. I could be wrong, but I don't recall MVP materials being here. If you do, the one way to get opals, if you need, is if you do the new rifts. So it should be, if you do the material mode of 150 or 160, you have a chance to get Fantasy Essence, which is a redeem item. It shows up as a currency in the second tab, right over here. You see I have a bunch. And this gives opals, well, it gives you the chance to choose from Dreamy Stardust, White Leaf Incense, Shipwreck Treasure, Mysterious Glasses, and Chatoyant Opal. So this is one way to get opals if you need them for any reason. If you want to use, now remember every Rift instance is 60 CT, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, all things considered. For this one, this fantasy rune, you can turn it in for materials as well, and you get something like, you get like 1,600 a pop. Like I have a bunch, and you can use this for anything from Komodo, these things, or from the new Soul Hunting Grounds. I'm tired of stat. Exactly. Or if you do Apocalypse Boss, and you go and get your participation reward, it's a very high chance that you're going to get an opal. And then you didn't hear it from me, but if you change channel and find other cats, even on channel penalty, you can still get participation rewards. But you still have to like interact with the boss. You still have to like head over to it and all that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But as far as that goes. So, you know, this is for getting this stuff, which these items are finally settling down, getting closer to being bottomed out to the 200 cost. Slowly but surely. I figured once I saw, I did say that. I was like, once I saw these rifts, I'm like, alright, these things, the item price is gonna get bottomed out. But yeah, if you do Apocalypse Boss, definitely you usually get an opal. My camera is still messed up. How do I fix this now? Fixed now? Maybe it's fixed. Okay, now it's better. Okay. If it wasn't obvious, the camera was like way above my head. It was way above my head there. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so it's so funny because I didn't realize until I did those rifts a little while ago. So I did finish up my job XP on my gunslinger. I guess I didn't do it on my no crew. That surprised me. I thought I finished this. So, because the rifts are also a really, really good source of XP, by the way. It's good for leveling, and it's great for multi-jobs. Like, I'm not gonna farm on my no-goo. Let's be real. Let's be real. But, oh wait, no, sorry, I have the job change. My bad. My Stellar Hunter is done. It won't show you the percentage unless you're on a class that can see what you're going to get. So once you're here, over here, so if I do warrior mode, raid, or material mode, it's 20% per 60 CT. 60 CT. That's really good. Now you need to be... Oh, man. Yeah, you could be a baguette. You could be whatever you want. You could be a saint. You can res everybody. We're gonna have Alex be the new reser now. I think that's a better idea. I think that's... You know what? Let it be decreed. Alex is playing a saint. Doesn't... Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. It's worth it for you just to pick it up and mess around with together. For the purple star, I think it's definitely worth it. Oh, my dumb hair is in the way. Alright, if I do this, you could see I get 20% XP on the bottom right. Give the BCC. Damn. That's a good point. That's a good point. No BCC, no saint. Damn. Damn, we do need the guild corporate card now, don't we? Let's see what's on Snap on Global. There's a 𝗙cie card. Actually, I should probably try to snap another 𝗙cie card now that I technically have two, since it seems like they are working on a Starford. And Fire Witch card again. But I love these rifts. A lot of folks in my guild are swapping to rifts, because, like, also, if you don't have offline, or if you don't have a meta farmer, this is a great option. That's why I like it so much. It's funny because, like, I understood it better, I guess, because I saw it on CBT, and I've been, like, singing praises about Rift instances for a while, and it wasn't until these ones showed up. I'm like, yes, finally, people get it now. People understand.
お客様.
Your flight? Oh, I didn't even know that was coming. That was coming up already. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god, I actually sold these. What the hell? The hell? Yeah, I remember you said you were traveling. I didn't know it was what the hell? That's not loud. Hope you have a safe trip. Safe trip. Yeah, we'll just, why not? Why not? We'll try it. Eventually, you have so much Zenny, you don't know what to do with it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the last trip I think was pushed back or something. I was actually just talking to my mom a little while ago, and I'm just like, man, haven't traveled in a while. There was on the test server, but then it got, like, axed temporarily alongside all the other, like, double stars and everything else. So, but I would say something like the mini stars will probably be back. Maybe in a different form. I don't even remember what it did. Let me see. Let me look at the chart. Do I have a pin here for the CBT? Oh, I can't see it because I have stupid streamer mode on Discord. Discord doesn't let you do certain things when you're in streamer mode, so. It doesn't let you search certain things for people's, like, protections. Oh, that's right. Oh, it was also used for this stupid Bloody Night thing. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, it was part of a testing update last week, and then here we go. Alright, I'm gonna pull this up. So yeah, so 𝗙cie Star says auto attacks have a 5% chance to use acid demonstration level 5. Acid demonstration, reduce targets damage reduction by 5%, last 10 seconds. And it says the card effects are not stackable. There was also a orc baby star. Actually, hold on. Let me pull this up. I already did the Wordle this morning, so but maybe I can. Let's see here. Let's try to use the power of magic. Actually, wait. Is this my Wordle? Ah, fuck it. Whatever. Alright. Okay, where is this one? Okay. Oh, I guess I used it for something last time. Alright, so this was, let me make sure. This was translated from Team Lakes. I'll make sure their credit is there. Alright. So the vocal star was Dex plus 5, attack plus 10%, auto attack damage 8%. Not bad. I mean, Vocal Star already had like kind of like a auto attack and damage thing, right? So yeah, they just removed all the cards. I think they were like, whatever, we're just gonna not deal with any of this. Maybe because they're part of the same like card pool or something, it was just easier for them to remove it. 𝗙cie Star was movement speed plus 5%, damage reduction 10%, water elemental damage 5%. I was really underwhelmed by this because 𝗙cie Star, it's a shoe card. I was kind of hoping for it to be a stronger option for support. So the current 𝗙cie Star, or, my god, the current 𝗙cie card, holy heck, is already movement speed 3%, damage reduction 10%. So they basically only gave it like water damage and 2% movement speed. So I was kind of hoping for like an equivalent, you know, like a support equivalent of almost like Flute Player Star, actually. Because that would have been really, really nice to have something for, you know, more, which, I mean, I guess obviously you can, but doesn't it have another thing? But anyway. So let's see here. There was also Orc Baby Star, neutral damage reduction 30%, fleet 10. When receiving neutral elemental damage, reflect 15 damage. So this was part of the drama too, is because they added these reflect cards. It became an option to Shures. I mean, that's fine, but I still feel like for a star card, it, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a balance thing, but I feel like this could be a little better. A little better. I don't know. At least the damage, I don't know. I just want more damage reduction. It just seems right. Nice. Yeah, these were the things that were in testing last week. They're already removed, but, you know, obviously the information is still there. Only, yeah, like everything was very underwhelming. Like, there was nothing really great. This also pissed people off. The fact that they keep having all these, like, either bad unlocks, either very underwhelming effects. It just caused too many issues. It was way too many folks pretty upset about this stuff. So, you know, there was Reflect. A lot of people were not happy about more and more and more Reflect cards. You know, since I mainly play support in PvP and PvE, I don't really think about it. But, you know, for PvP, it's become I guess, a very huge deal for especially magic dealers to be dealing with these Reflect cards. So, you know, and then you have the Golden Thief bug card that was only Vit 5. Like, what the hell is this? Jack Star. Oh yeah, this was another Reflect 15% fire damage. Divine Star. Auto attack damage 5%, crit plus 5, ranged auto attack. Have 30% chance to receive HP recovery, which was kind of interesting, honestly. Kind of interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't even show here all the materials needed for this stuff, because this was like the version 1. The Bloody Murderer actually needed like other star cards, like this. Oh no, wait, sorry, this one. Never mind. So, sorry. I got confused with the names. So the Bloody Knight, this one was really dumb. This is the one that caused like the most, these are the ones that cause the most issues because they're considered double stars. But they cost way too much material-wise. Way too much. And not for like that amazing of like, not amazing value and just not very well balanced either. Auto attack damage 10%. When auto attacking or receiving physical damage skill, have a 15% chance to trigger Meteor Storm 10. Meteor Storm has a 100% chance to burn target and additionally reduce targets 10% damage reduction lasting 5 seconds. And yeah, I mean, look at, like, this is not like the regular, these are all star cards. Like, this made no sense. This made no sense whatsoever. It was silly. This was silly. And then these double stars need like 5 of. Oh no, I'm sorry. These don't even need regular ones. These need already the star. Like, who the hell is going to melt 5? Like, look at Vagabond. Who is going to melt? Because you have to think, every star... Yeah, because this is the mini, right? Every star already needs 3. So what? Now you need 15 cards that you have to upgrade already and then melt again. It didn't make any sense. It just wasn't... It was just silly. It was silly. Even this double Fire Witch. Like, it's way too demanding. But at least I guess we have an idea of, you know, maybe what they're thinking about doing. Yeah, 15 mini cards that need to be fused. It was bizarre. The whole thing was bizarre. It was a shock. It was like one of those things that no one liked it. 10,000, yeah, it was just ridiculous. And then Seed of Yggdrasil, Kobold Leader. But anyway, but these are removed. So let me be very clear about that. So currently they are shelved altogether. Whether they come back in another form, we don't know. We don't know how that's going to work. For 10%. Right. It was just weird. It just made no sense, honestly. It made no sense.
It was a bit silly. It was a bit silly.
Get out there. Speaking of, there's so much stuff for me to do. So much stuff for me to do in the game. To get things done. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's see. Let me do mission boards real quick. So I showed this tip this morning for some folks. I'll show it again real quick here, by the way, because I don't think enough people know about this one. It's always funny how we get patch updates, and I did my event quest. Zach. Yeah, I have to do quest. I'm gonna probably do like some Singra or something else. Oh, you know what I should do? I should work on my stupid Amatsu, huh? Yeah, I know. So let's see if I go here. I don't know why we have this. For whatever reason, Global only has this. Alright, so Prentera, look. I did some of these, alright? I did some of these forever ago. The Amatsu is where I basically left off. I haven't touched this. Oh, I never finished. You know, I thought, it's so funny, because I thought I had finished this. I actually really liked the Payon thing a while back. It was actually kind of interesting. Glass Time, I guess I never actually finished either. And this one I didn't realize I didn't do too. Niflheim I did like the first part. This one was actually really good. I remember really enjoying the story in this Niflheim one, by the way. Rachel I did because it was a costume. Straight up. And then this one I did not finish. Komodo I did not finish. Seven Royals I did not start or finish. Lu Yang I had got to like the first part. This one I did. And then 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹liche I started as well. So there's so much to do, okay? It's just a little overwhelming. It's just a little overwhelming, okay? Okay? Listen, I can't run out of content if I don't complete it. Five head. I always have something to work on. Which might actually, let's see, there's Singra stuff. Let's go to Komodo first, because the Komodo Singras are usually really simple. If you don't know, the singer quests are right on the beach. They're actually little glass bottles you pick up on the beach. Some of them you don't have to do anything. You just have to click the bottle. It's great. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna show you that tip real quick. So hey, we're gonna pretend I'm not in Komodo. Just pretend I'm not in Komodo. Man, you know what? Actually, no, I have a better scenario. Hold on. I know how to do this. Hold on, I gotta find. You know what, man? I'm so tired. I'm so tired from adventuring today. You know what? I'm gonna take a rest. Okay. I'm gonna have a nap. Oh man, but you know what I have to do? Ugh, I forgot to like enchant transfer today. Well, you know what? All right, I don't have to move. You know why? Because they changed the UI, so you can do refine. You can refine. Fucking Christ. Man. So quiet. I was vibing on my bench, and then that actually scared the shit out of me. Thank you, Nar. Oh my god. Wake up! Wake up. Time to float. I did? Oh my god. Here it is. The chaos. It's chaos time. How am I supposed to nap when you do this, huh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can refine and refine transfer. No, I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
You can refine transfer. How do I go back? So if you go back to here into the enhancement screen, you can also go to the enchant. No vibing, just chaos. That's fair. That's fair. This is why I got arrested in the Komodo. It's too stressful. It's too stressful. But you can enchant. You can also enchant transfer. And, oh man, I don't got the Mora. That's okay. You can have the shop right here. Ta-da. So you can literally do refine and enchant stuff anywhere now. Granted, I still suggest going to your home for the discount for refining and enchanting, but other than that, I mean, if you can transfer anywhere, you know. So basically, the next time someone's like,
oh man, I'm running late for my run. I gotta transfer something.
It's like, nope, do it right in the instance, buddy. Do it right in the instance. Don't you run off and get distracted. Don't you run off and get distracted. Let's see, we have, is there 5 minutes left for the battle? Like a peek. Alright, here we go. Alright, hopefully this time, crossing my fingers and my toes. But the singer quests in Komodo are these little bottles that wash ashore daily. You can't enchant inside. Well, either way, you just still don't have to like go anywhere crazy. Oh, this looks cute. Buffer life ring. Wait, what's the unlock? That's not too bad. Oh, here we go. Receive water damage minus 10%. Easy PvP back, am I right? So join, so I can accept that. I have to actually do something, damn. Alright, so that one you have to actually do something. Usually some of them you just have to click and that's it. The pretty boys are now unlucky boys, what the heck? They'll accept that. Wow, I have to do something twice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, we're gonna go do these. Man, what I get myself into. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I think also when you're actually physically in your home too, the function doesn't work the way you want it to. As well. I think because it's considered an instance, kind of like you said, TTL doesn't work. Something about instances usually tend to
make things a little wacky. Make things a little wacky.
Pretty boys, let's see. You've been selling lava rocks. Selling rocks for. Oh, that's right. I think I remember this one. Look into their stronghold and find it. Give them a good lesson. All right, that's fair. Go to the pretty boy stronghold and investigate their conspiracy. Alright, you got it, Grandma. Yeah, it's something to do with the other, with the connecting map. No, just walk. Oh my god. You know what? They use a Caffra ticket to go to the other map. Holy heck.
Yeah, not the pretty boys. How dare they? Jesus. Jeez Louise.
Crazy. Or something on my Chromebook. So much confetti today. Holy heck.
26 months!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the numbers. Numbers just keep getting higher. Thank you so much, thank you so much.
Rambunctious for
the 26 months. Thank you for the throw. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is music. Never knew the music for this one. For this map.
What did I do?
Oh, look at this guy. He's just laughing at me. Man, he's like, man, you're on your own, kid. They're just mocking me. Just mocking me, man. Did someone say, I mean, I guess. Yes, I mean, no one has to really say it, let's be real. No one has to actually say it. You know, we all know nothing needs to be said. These things just kind of happen. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, time for a sip from the bucket. Yep. You know. It's Rambo. Yeah, thank you, Rambunctious 5. It's funny. It's even funny because in my head, like I don't. So I've known Rambunctious for like a long time. How long has it been? I don't know, probably like 13 years maybe at this point. So like his original gamer tag is what's actually in my head, but I just say his Twitch name out of people get confused. It actually takes a lot of effort. Now you made me scroll up and look at this. Ay. Well, no, because so he's using the 5 as an S. He's using the 5 as an S. That's just called leet speak. See, back in my day, leet speak was, you know, the way to be on the internet, you know. Nesi, yeah, I have all my resistances. That's true. That's very, very true. Kids these days don't understand. Don't understand the leet speak like we used to. Ay. Must save names. Maybe we'll get through this thing this time. That's why I have to work on my resistances. It's true. And don't forget to get your free cupcakes as well. I didn't even see there's a max of 2K. Alright, where are we? Here? Alright. What to go? Know what to do. Whatever. Maybe this time an insect. You're all beating up insects. There we go. Oh my god. Wow. It took technically 4 times. Alright, I had to control the that situation so that it doesn't continuously happen. Alright. So we've earned ourselves 8 gold each, and boom, Alex and Agent have gotten the extra rare. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, this is a cute sprite. That one. Let's see. little bee. I like all these sprites they did this time. Stream, it's not raiders, but I have to look at raiders every little bit. Come on now.
Come on now, I still have to look at it every 30 minutes.
Alright, we'll just go over here. Did it, yeah. People doing the things and the stuff. And the stuff. Alright, so I'm going to actually... I have a quest for healers, so please carry me. Please and thank you. So a normal battle is finally up. I'll try to control that other situation. BCC, right? Man, I want some random BCC. What the hell? What the hell is that? Man, I can't believe this is vibing music. What the hell? Oh, this thing's... Of course it did. Of course it did. There we go. I'm a whale. Oh, because you said I'm a whale. That's too funny. That is too funny. Yeah, everyone wants your card for sure. Alex, I see that. I see that. Alright, so I'm going to... What's the word? Minimize. Oh my god, I'm gonna minimize that screen for now. Yeah, let's do these quests real quick, and then I might do a search break. Better than 30k BCC I got. Yeah, you got a mistress, for frick's sake. Crazy. Crazy. This is a fun freaking gremlin. That's a cute one. That's a cute one. And gotcha, you never know what you're gonna get. Here to negotiate. I'm here to bargain, Nosdormu. Brothers, kick them. Kick you first. Easy. Cause I have to deal with you myself. The heck? Whoa. Whoa, sounds like a special outfit. Inform them of the lava rock curse. You mean all our sufferings are caused from the rocks? He's like, explain yourself. Did he sell them these rocks? Sit in the explanation. I'm innocent. I didn't know anything. I've been suffering. Where'd you get the rock? I found them. Okay, go on. I saw a masked man in a black cape one day burning something in a secret manner. I dug it up, man. Imagine digging up shit from mysterious strangers. Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. It was these rock shiny and pretty, so I gifted them to boss and my bros. A few extras I sold for money. A masked man. Hold on, let me move this. Oh my gosh. I've too many scene sources. I gotta fix this. Okay. A masked man in a black cape. Man, that's so bold and stylish. Pretty boys have suffered a great deal. Who's our enemy? We must find him and have revenge. Aye, boss. Alright. Some dust. Oh, hey, job XP. Remember to do these. I should remember to do these. Yeah, the 16 BCC mistress card. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, so we got that, and then I have this other one of join the beauty contest. This one might be kind of funny. I think this was like the first in the 𝗙cie line for this one, right? So this might, I don't know, it might be kind of cute. Sometimes these things are pretty cute. I just like that, I don't know, that groove to it. That jazzy vibe. So what am I, what the hell? Didn't I just cross the map from here? What? What? That was weird. Oh no, did it teleport me because the stupid Caphra's at the Why are you wasting my Caphra tickets? Alright. Let's see. person to talk to? Yeah, okay, beauty contest. Am I interested? I guess so. Excuse me? Oh, the beauty contest is like the most handsome man on the island. I do need your help. We can use an extra pair of hands in preparation. Think you will let me? Oh, that's kind of cute. I also have to invite Grandma to be part of the judgments. That's cool. What's up, Brefon? What's up? How you doing? Doing really old quests. Invitation. Here we go. We're inviting Grandma to be part of the judge panel. And now I have to go gather some things and stuff. Doing all right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go. Fuck these things. Actually, does this work? Yeah, it does work. I like how when you click collect now, it just like auto collects. I was just gonna grab everything. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, what is my character doing?
What am I doing? Where am I going?
Right, back to the mayor. Oh! The rogues are causing trouble again. You brats have no manners, that's right. Don't disturb our preparations. What pretty boy. Enter good timing. Get rid of these kids. Causing trouble. Get out of here, delinquents. Dare them to come back. Damn it. Doesn't they make any sense? They don't miss the contest. Alright, we'll consider it. We'll consider it. Get some beef foods. Easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, so those are the singer quests from Komodo, which usually you just literally click on the bottle and then you're good to go. Today was not the case. Today was not the case. Alright. We do have our Stream Raiders battle going on. This one just got started. Now at least it's an easy battle. I'm gonna keep track of see. It seems fine right now. Seems fine right now, but if we have like a flood of people joining, then I'll start having to moderate moving forward. I thought I could kind of just let it go, but 2 battle, yep, 2 battle in 22 and a half. For now, save up your strength and have a stretch break. We're gonna have a couple of minutes just to kind of relax, grab a snack, refill water, etc., etc. Great time to move around, take care of yourself, etc., etc. Moderate, because there's, you know, I didn't want to, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it's not like a secret, but there's been an issue. If you've noticed, like, the flood of people that join the normal maps, like, they're just bots. There's people with like bots joining maps, and the problem is that they're affecting the difficulty of the special maps for us. Like, if you notice, we'll have like a flood of people, and then we do a special box map, and then no one's there. So I'm getting a little tired of it because it's affecting the difficulty for us and making it more difficult for us as a community to get these things done. Like, that boss should not have taken 4 tries. So, you know, I obviously I can't just ignore it anymore. I keep checking the Discord to see if they're gonna do anything about it, but the only thing people say is, oh yeah, just use your moderation panel and ban people from your map. But I'm like, I don't know, because some people just have wacky names, so I just feel bad. That's why I didn't want to do it. That's why I didn't want to do it. Oh, that's a reminder. I forgot. Also, if you don't have the Marbles Warrior code yet, I still have those as like a little redeem or whatever. I'll talk more about it. I'll talk again about it after the break. Was it gonna do a break first? And then, let's see. I should probably get this. I keep thinking about doing the soul hunting ground. I'll do the soul hunting ground stuff. Because then everyone can at least make fun of me trying to do the puzzles. Right? Right? It'll be fun. It'll be great. After the break. So, alright, so we have 8 minutes currently for streamer. So yeah, like I said, with the difficulty issues that we've been getting, I gotta start moderating the names and stuff. So, yeah, if you are a real person, just let me know. Let me know. It's really hard to tell because that's the stressful part, right? Because some people just have very, like, you know, random names. I don't want to judge based on names alone, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Or what I want to do is, sorry, I forgot. I was going to you know, I'll see how tonight goes. I'll see how tonight goes. And then if I have to, I'll do like a little like 1-point redeem of like, let me know you exist. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the marble. Where is it for me? Of skins. I'm a real, yeah, I know. If you would like a marble warrior skin, I have a 50-point redeem to get a skin code. Just redeem it. If you already redeemed it, then just please don't do that. I have to open up my email. Well, I know you are. My gosh, you guys. I know my regulars, you sillies. Silly citizen. Let's see. Alright, I grabbed my code. Alright, so I have them on hand. So if you would like a Marbles Warrior skin, it's free. I got plenty of codes left. I have, I think, 18 codes. 18 codes. So it's just a simple little redeem. So just let me know or hit me up on like Discord later or something. Otherwise, I'll just Twitch DM you to hand them out now. Hand them out for now. Are you? Free stuff, you say? Free stuff. I love free stuff. Are you in the spout? Are you still playing? Stream Raiders were fun. You want a code? Fine by me. Doesn't bother me. Am I a real? Am I real? Am I just this avatar? Not really. That's fine by me. Alright, 1 second. Copy paste this. I'm doing like a weird thing with like my email. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did it. Let's see. I did it over this time. Last time. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I sent that over to Rafan. There you go. I prefer to be wooded. I can leave splinters when I attack people. Man, Loop's thinking ahead. Loop's thinking ahead, because Loop's always just moving forward. Loop's always just moving forward constantly. That would make sense. Just pummel through, leave splinters behind if people are just getting in the way. Seems solid. Solid choice. Teleport over here. Go to the regular map. But then you take 2 times fire, damn it. That's fine. It's fine. He'll just respawn and then just go out on a different direction. It's more like a drunken wobble, but still forward. Whatever works. Whatever works, man. Man, there's so many dailies here today. Should I do the dailies? I know. Dumb question. I should be doing the dailies. Just because of the coins. Actually, do I need... whatever. Alright, so... Sword Monument. Sword Monument. Yeah, I know. I've been slacking. I know, but I've been farming still. Look, see, look. Now I have so many files. I don't have to worry about that anymore. 5 head. Just some next level strategy. Oh my god, I can't click. Hello? Okay. Unlock. For the XP boost. Totally needed that. Let's go. I totally forgot. I don't have all like the field drop. That's probably why my farm is still so bad. Even by with how dare you? How dare you? Why about her hatred for the twins? Eliminate her obsession. Let's see, Fallen, Gemini. Man, I don't remember specifically what happened. Oh, okay, so I have to do the puzzle next. Alright, let's see if I can do the puzzle before the next battle starts. Good question. Good. Heart's sundial. Be repaired. Let's give it a shot. Give it a shot. What the hell is this? Alright, let's see. On or something. Gosh. That'd be so awkward. Some question. Some question. Ah. Oh. Gotta... The pouring is like, yes, no. No. Oh. 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 Oh, that worked. Nice. These puzzles, yeah. Yeah, this one's... Like, what? Okay. Easiest puzzle of my life. Come on. Come on. There we go. See? See? Oh, and this one has to be, like... No, it has to be like that. And then I probably have to spin it, like, this way or something. But this way. Oh, come on. I know I'm big braining this. Come on now. Come on. Spin it like this. The pouring isn't even moving. I mean, it can't be over there. What the hell? Come on. Come on. Oh. I guess I have to spin it enough. Eventually game's like, yeah, you might be onto something. Oh, there we go. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. Is it like a knife? What is this? What? This is like a statue? Fire clues? I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Current patriarch and her shadow warrior 𝗙cie. In order to win their trust, you should change into this dress. In order to win their trust, you must change into someone else. That's basically what it's saying. You must fool them. You must earn their trust by abusing their trust. No idea. I have no idea. Alright. Alright, let's see how this goes. Good job, good job. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's pick some regular chatters. Because actually from here I can tell like some folks. Pretend to be someone else that will win their trust 12 out of 10. Yeah, I'm just like, wait a minute. A lot of these quests are like that, actually. Let's try this. Battle a random streamer boss. What the heck? This is cute. I like this setup. That's cute. Alright, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
He's a warrior?
Oh, bomber word. Bomber word. Be right here. Alright, yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on the things and the stuff. The things and the stuff. To the best of my ability. Alright, so we did that, and now I have to earn trust by abusing trust. For some reason. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to find my emulator. Alright, here we go. Costume change. There it is. You're already used to it. I guess so. I guess I'm used to fooling people. I've had to do it quite a few times on these quests so far. So yeah, if you're saying I'm just a schemer, I guess you're not wrong. Alright, so go to the river to find them. Oh, I use the teleport. Alright, yeah, that's easy. Easy peasy. I am in Twin Town. Let's see. Naria's house. Yeah, it was okay. Apologize. Explain why you came. You want the weapon Gemini of the former patriarch, Lanka. Watch out, sis. What? Oh, these are twins. 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹cie. You took advantage of my absence and approached my elder sister. What for?
Yeah.
See? Oh no. They're on to me. They're on to me. They know. They know. I'm okay. I just try to fool you, but I can understand if you got a little confused. It is me. As expected to speak, as she's already found out who I am. I will as a gift of apology, I will temporarily lend you the weapon of the. I guess things just work themselves out. This seems to be a blessing. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't really get it, but sure. Let's see, this set the position of Shadow Warrior before, but there was once a patriarch wounded by some villain and thus unable to walk. Devastated and became the first Shadow Warrior. Since then, she gave up her life and protected her sister. That's the beginning of the tradition that one of the twin sisters would become a Shadow Warrior to protect the safety of the other. Oh, interesting. Okay. Then I go back to here. And, yeah. Become each other's most solid support. But one of them can no longer accompany the other, the one who's left should feel very lonely, right? It's time to eliminate Mary Hill's obsession. Come back to me when you are ready. Okay. That was pretty simple. Oh, this gives you the miniature castle blueprint. Alright. And this gives field drops. Alright, what's this? Okay, go back to Cardia. Oh my god, there's like a freaking bug in here. Cornflowers and Gemini can indeed evoke her sweet memories. But to eliminate the obsession, there's one more important stuff missing. The most precious. I'm laughing because it keeps saying, like, stuff, when I think it's supposed to be the word things, and it's making me laugh. The most precious stuff, thing, or things in her story. I seem to have the answer, but I'm not sure. Find the key. Alright, so we're gonna go back over here. At least they're fairly simple. But still, let's see. Can be repaired. Alright, let's repair this obsession. That looks like a giant ass harp. What the hell? Oh. Easy part 1. Okay, I'll take it. This one seems like there.
Come on, pouring, grab it.
There we go. Next, this has to be like, I think like this. Yeah. Then over here. They probably have something like this. That's what I'm seeing, but I guess I have. Yeah. Alright, pouring, tell me. Tell me your secrets. No, respond. Oh! Oh my gosh. They're playing Phasmo. Hey! Like, please respond, pouring. Like a little heart. Or something.
Is this the weapon?
Man, I cannot believe they're like, oh man, you can't have anything. Just kidding. I apologize to give you the weapon. It's like, what? Alright. Liar. That's what it is. It's a liar. Close enough. The liar, sure enough. How do you know? Because I am part of her story. Yes. Her sister died in an accident to protect her. Every night ever since, she'd stop in bed. Because she missed her sister too much, she started to see things. And she saw her elder sister. Me. It's you. That's right. Now let's wake up Maryhill. Aw. That's kind of sad, actually. Doctor. Don't hold on to your pain. Whoa. Oh, that's right. This part. Forgot. You have to do this thing. Man, it's been a long time since I did this. Let's see. To view details. And she's not cold, and there's one thing to prove this. Tap and hold. I guess cornflower? No? Maybe? Oh, okay, yes. Friends accompany and guard each other. That thing can prove this. Oh, the weapon. Yeah, I still remember the first time I saw this, and I'm like, Phoenix, right? It's more like, I won't give you shit, gets beat up. Here's your shit. Yeah. Basically. Aw. Just a better sister. That one thing that belonged to me. Look at this. Liar. Here we go. To open up her heart. Bam. Easiest Phoenix Wright game of my life. Oh, god damn it. I just click go. You are welcome. Small favor. I used to play the lyre with my sister. Please watch the final performance. Aw. Appreciate. It's like a little cutscene. Aw, she's actually like a little performer. Wait, did they always have these scenes? What the heck? Were there scenes on the other ones? I don't remember cutscenes. Interesting. Aw.
Her pain is gone.
Party has disappeared. I have awakened. Thank you, adventure. I didn't expect that it was my sister who helped me resolve the obsession in the end. Thank you for the story. I believe that Gemini will still be shining in the Neri's favor. Aww. According to the memory being of the girl that disappeared, once the royal's obsession had been eradicated, there's a chance that the sword monument could regain its past glory. Perhaps the sword monument has changed? Oh. Man, the progression. I know. We're doing stuff, right? Let's claim the reward. I love rewards. Check it out. Ooh, unlock. Your MVP card's now available. Yeah, right? Hell yeah, unlock. Let's go. Oh, it uses the opal? Wait, what's the opal at? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not buying that. Alright, I'll use this thing later. So it says go to the sword monument. Like, check it? Does it mean this? Does it mean, wait, does it mean on the other side? MVP, I mean, that would be neat. I haven't got any of those. Just saying. Just saying. I'm confused. Why did it give me like a tip about the sword monument?
there something there?
Or is it just being weird? Nothing happened. There's no other dialogue. I got bamboozled.
I got bamboozled. I don't understand.
That's fine. That's fine. Next. Let's see. Should I start this one? Let's see. Max. Let tribute. Normal. Man, that's crazy. You know, I actually farmed here yesterday, and I had gotten, I think, 4? No, 3 times drop of the stupid Raven cards. I had I had 12 cards. Oh, it's just okay. I thought maybe there was like, I don't know. You know you know how in Wasteland like the tree physically changes? I wasn't sure if maybe the tree I wasn't sure if maybe the sword physically changed or not. That's why I was curious. Cuz it made me think of that. That's all.
I swear there was a reason.
Wow, I don't even have this. All right, let's do this. Let's figure out definition of honor 3. Number 3. Talking to Lawrence over here. German with of the lads of the cable. Was this the one with like the, you know, the one that was interesting? The one that had like the mechanic thing going on, the mechanic suit or whatever. It was like a whole thing with it. This poor guy in his life kept getting like blamed for shit. Let's see if we can get a couple of these things done. Oh yeah, have streamer. Streamer is still 17 mil. Oh my god, my sense of time is off. I'm sorry. I think you're a little tired. Let's see if we can finish at least 1 or 2 more of these things. Like, you know, like family lines or something. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Intriguing. Intriguing. What about this one? This one. Okay, this has to be like... No? Is this... Oh. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. No, I see it. I see it. I see it. Do that, and then that. And make it baby. There we go. There we go. I like these shadow puzzles a lot, actually. You don't know the story. Yeah, there's a lot of like interesting little things going on. These characters for sure. I'm just worried about... Oh, is that how they did that? Oh, clever. Clever. And it's... Oh, this is like this is a ring. Maybe like a ring for proposal or something. Alright, look for Lawrence to learn about what happened. I mean, it just sucks because everything is like sad. Everything is just sad. Actually, give me a second. I think I'm just gonna swap to. Yeah, thank you. Engage. Yeah, that. Exactly. I always spelled this wrong. Here we go. I swapped to the other thing. I gotta turn off this light. Gotta turn off this light. And I'm gonna stop my tracking. We're gonna go full scuff for a minute. Full scuff. Get ready. Get ready for it. Studio mode. Find that thing over here. Here we go. Here we go. Let me fix this. And my eyes are getting a little tired from the light. Oh my god, that mimic freaking scared me. That mimic scared me. Let me fix this. Oh, let me turn off the other redeemed 3D rewards. Why is it not letting me? Oh, okay. There we go.
Yes, PNG mode. PNG Nesi.
Alright. Yeah, I was debating it after the break. I was like, man, should I just swap it now? And then I was like, I'll try it for a little longer. But my eyes are getting a bit, I don't know, tired. I probably shouldn't be pushing it at least. Or like I said, I think I said before, like if I just have the PNG for a while or something.
Or something else. We'll see. We'll see.
I have another thing I can use for for my ROM streams on the other channel that I'm gonna set up at some point. That I wanna plus there's these oh my fucking god. There's this freaking like moth flying around. I don't feel like chasing it right now because I'm settled in doing this, obviously. But the fact that it keeps going at the light is not helping and very distracting. Alright, let's see. Let's see. There's another no. No, this
PNG Nesi.
Well played. Well played, Fuzzy. The TTS tactics. Thank you so much, Fuzzy, for the 20 months. Holy heck. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing well. We got Stream Raiders going, and we have doing some Ragnarok Mobile questing right now. Hope you're having a good start to your day. I try and struggle versus lights and moths. Let's see here. I remember the utmost honorable ring of the Ring of Guardians that German has acquired before. Having this thing in his possession means that he has the utmost honor. Okay, so it's not an engagement ring. It's just, I guess, a symbol of honor or symbol of his. How do you say? How do you say? Symbol of where he stands, you know? Back to the grind, understandable. Understandable. Oh my god, it was so oh my god, I don't think I saw you since you guys went to TwitchCon. I love like all the pictures of the city. I was so jealous. I was like, man, if I want to go to TwitchCon, I want to go to Europe TwitchCon. The cities there are so pretty because like the architecture is so different than over here. Oh my god, it seemed like you all had a really good time though. It seemed like a lot of fun. It seemed like a lot of fun. I just remember I'm just like gawking at like the pictures of, like the storefronts and stuff. I love that kind of architecture and fun. I don't know. 'Cause it's not the usual. There are areas in the US that have that kind of architecture, but they're very few and far between, you know. But it's just an excuse to go to Europe. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's actually something I have to work on. I have to work on I actually used to go to Spain very frequently when I was a kid, but I haven't traveled out of the States in so long. I haven't you know, I didn't keep up with like my passport and stuff, so I'd have to start over with my passport and all that other stuff. So yeah. Cause we were Artorias. Oh my god, I was like, Artoria? Is this fate? Is this fate? Cause we were gonna work on our passports for traveling to Japan at one point, but then COVID happened. So, you know, I just kept putting it off. And then technically I should be able to if I do the paperwork, I might be able to get actually technically dual citizenship because of my mom for Europe. But yeah, that's gonna be a process. That's gonna be a process. So I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out current plans to figure out future plans. None of that makes sense. Anyway, to our Tori. Let's see. Represent the utmost honor. Pass the trial. Sure. I am ready. I'm ready. Oh, is this like one of those instance ones? It'll be in Paris, yeah. Yeah, I did see it was gonna be Paris. I mean, that'd be pretty cool too. That'd be pretty cool too. I would like to, I don't know.
It's just fun.
It's just fun to do different stuff. What the heck is this? Oh. For a second, I thought I had to pay attention to the lights. I'm like, is this a puzzle? That was it? That was it, my guy? That's all you have for me? You have a steady martial heart. I have underestimated you. But the next trial won't be child's play. What if I pick the wrong one? Feel. Feel the stone. Be the stone. Fire element. That's alright. I have like wind or something. That's it? Bro. This guy is all talk. This guy is all talk. Your next opponent is me. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for a real fight. Bam. You shot. That's too funny. That's too funny. I didn't expect that you would suppress me. Man, I like one-shot all your trials. What the hell is this? You're just all whale. I guess so. I guess so. I guess I could go back to Lawrence and tell him I'm a whale. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I roll on stuff that makes me a whale, right? I think that's how it works. Venture, you actually defeated the master? Incredible. In preparation to wake up, German is basically completed, but I still have one worry. Even if German is woken up, he still won't understand the way how the Gaebolgs handle their business. He might go into another extreme path, blah, 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 blah. I need time. I'll contact you when I have a clue. Alright, time for our next Blue's Clue. Let's claim the reward. What do we got? Oh, window. Oh, this is the window for the furniture. Nice. Alright, we'll start this one. What do we have? Oh yeah, we have 6.5 minutes for the current battle. Easy peasy. Definition of armor. Armor. Oh my god. Honor. Honor. Anar. I don't have a clue yet. Do your puzzle. He's basically saying do your puzzle. And then maybe we'll figure it out. And it's like, alright, guy. Sure. Also, I don't think I realized. I'm gonna see on this one. I feel like I didn't even realize last time I did these, but I guess you just rework these pieces again. What the hell did they do? Alright. Huh? Really gonna tell me that's not it? You're really gonna tell me that's not it? Alright, because it has to be the other way, right? Yeah, figures. Figures. And then these other two parts, what the hell? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, what about this one? Was this? What? I did not just snap that. Hold on, what? Oh my god, don't... I can't stream this game anymore. I'm just constantly cheating now. I don't understand this. Did you guys see? What the hell is going on? I snapped a Chapette card. Remember the one I did one snap randomly before? I don't get it. Wasn't me. You can't prove it. It's like you successfully. It's like I did what? I did what? Oh my god. My god. Can't deal with this. Can't deal with this. Why does it just... Hello? You're going to call me cheater because it worked last time? That's fair. So you just have to stream. You have to be a content creator. That's how you get the good roles. Apparently. I don't get it. I don't get it. How this shit is going on. What's the delivery? That's the real content creator program is getting whatever you want, apparently. Oh! Why does it have to be tiny? What the hell? Oh my god. There we go. Oh look, it's like a bottle cap. Or like a wine opener, like a beer opener. That's what it looked like to me. Alright, let's see here. Inform Lawrence. Here we go. Here we go. You wrote it. Oh no, there is something here. Man, Alex is such a liar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A mirror bottle cap, completely useless, right? Alright, not to talk about some kind of topaz crap. Sure. Are you the one I've been expecting? I guess so. The quest took me here. Topaz Heart has already told me everything, including why you are here for me. Topaz Heart is an artifact that comes with its own consciousness. It will form into the Omen Stone, based on the consciousness of the invaders. What? You can see some of what will happen through Omen Stone. If you pick the correct feature among the stones, it means it has approved. Yes, you can take it with you as long as you've been approved. Come find me when you are ready. I will unleash teleport power to teleport you to the inner world. Alright, alright. Use teleport power, please. Talk to Pushton. Listen, are you Pushton or are you Preston? Alright, we gotta do some magic ley line stuff. And now I can see the Omen. Oh, this is a cool like little instance puzzle. By the way, I can tell you the ideology of the existence. You can find the expected future. Wait, name it. All right. Destiny will not park at the bay of the incompetence. Yes, I see. Yes. Now go seek your answer. Yeah, that totally made sense. Yeah, alright. Let's see, there's a dim omen. There's a light. I don't. Destiny, I hate you. I don't know, glow? Feet? The heck? Drop your card. I found a line of text from the scatter. Future will be prosperous. Alright, I guess I just have to do all of these. Future will be the unification of the royalty. Future will be the loneliness. You have... I'm just sitting here like, what? You have already received the hint. Go back to the... Sure. You know what? That's fine. Do you have your own understanding about the ancestral idea? No, no, Stream Raiders, 1 second. This is important. This is important, Stream Raiders. Do you have your own understanding about the ancestral ideal? Destiny will not park at the Bay of the Incompetence. Sure. In that case, tell me your answer. What? Prosperous, I guess? Approved? Okay, that works. I guess, does it even matter? I feel like based on that vague response, that didn't even matter. That am I crazy? It's like, yeah, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Oh, okay, good. There wasn't too much shenanigans this time. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'll make it the boss. Also, let me save these names. I'm trying to keep track of actual names. Man, these things are tanky. What the hell? Okay, there we go. There we go. There it is. Oh, that's right. I should be using more healers. I forgot. Alright, we are victorious. Bam! Win 3 battles. Easy peasy. We have earned ourselves 8 gold each. And boom! Alex with the extra 200 gold. Holy heck. Holy heck. Alright, let's start one more. In the butterscotch thicket of things. So. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Alright, so there's like a bunch of stuff here. What the heck? Alright, whatever. Alright, Stream Raiders, that's fine. So we'll do that. Let me check my army. Is that an upgrade? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Upgrade my Templar. Anything in the store? I already got these. Oh, my quest. That's what I wanted to check. Easy cupcakes. 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 Make sure to check your quests. Yeah, I forgot about this. I was like, damn it. Wait, I should have done healer. Let's see here. Go to the store. Where is... Oh, that's right. I wanted to save up for stuff because this one wasn't like... These just gave like tokens mainly. I like this mint one. I keep forgetting. I gotta grab these. I gotta grab these. Yeah, make sure to get your cuppy cake. Get your goodies. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Let me double check the map. 1, 2, 1, 2. Might be the last battle because I might just do the rest of these soul hunting grounds things real quick. Just curious about maybe putting the message. I'll just put the message. We continue, whatever. We continue. That's not a big deal. I won't worry about it. I won't worry about it. I'm getting a bit tired. Okay. I gotta deliver the topaz heart. Whatever it is. Almond stone, topaz heart. Same difference, same difference. Let's see here. So that's the meaning. I fully understand it through the adventurer's explanation. Well, I'm glad someone understands it, Lawrence. The great sage has expected all. Perhaps this is a test for German as well, perhaps. Now we can awaken them. So, you know, for as far as like, this is kind of like a side thing to do for this current patch content, where you kind of unlock extra bonuses in the zone by doing these side quests. And so you're kind of unlocking these issues that these families have, and then you go full Phoenix Wright and do this. Lawrence is such a royal snob name. I guess so. Let's see. They were all ruled by a group of cowards to me. If the founding fathers knew how the Gaebolgs have been reduced to... Uh-oh. Did I just target it? Is my character going off to the distance? I guess we'll find out in a minute. I guess we'll find out in a minute because I just went to target it. Whoops. Let's see. The token that carries the ideology. Man, I don't even remember what half of these are. Oh, probably the family crest. Oh my god! You see the red? I'm dying! Oh no! Do you see that? Oh no! Alright, let's see if we can do this real quick. That's right, it's opal time. It's opal time. If anyone to care about that gift. Oh my gosh, you hear the bard? Oh no, I'm dead! Oh no! Oh no! Wait! No! Oh no, my screen is fucked. Do you see this? Oh no! I'm saving that. Oh no. Go. Look, I can see my buffs. I can't. Oh no. This is terrible, actually. I don't even. You going to leave me? Yeah, let me see. Oh my god. That is too funny. That is way, 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 way too funny. You get to puff that leaf faster now, that's for sure. Yeah, I forgot. It was like gonna be, so anyone that's confused. So there's like a round of bosses that are super strong. And what happens is that you can have the option to auto target like MVP, like field bosses or MVPs in this case. So what basically happened is that my character got auto pulled and auto targeted the mob because it just so happened to spawn near me. Spoiler, it's somewhere in the center. And I guess, I don't know, I can't actually see. Wait, I'm alive? Oh my god! Did I just break this? Ah, fuck, I probably have to reopen. Wait, what? Wait, it continued! Yeah, but I didn't expect the thing to continue like this. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's still kind of broken though. You see how the UI comes back? Oh my gosh. Let's see. This is the family stuff. Alright, let's see if I can get out of this cutscene after this or not. Because that'll be really telling. Oh my god, am I saved? No way. Wait, it was literally right here? Are you serious? Oh my god, what did I get? Yeah, so apparently I didn't even get participation rewards, womp womp. Okay, so apparently I did get the stupid Chapet card though. Oh my gosh, thank you for the rest, Alex. Oh, is I better to start that over? I appreciate it. That was silly though. That was silly. That was silly. What is with this animation? Am I stuck like this? Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Woo. Woo. Right, claim the reward. I got a lamp. I did all that for a lamp. Alex saving the stream. Yeah, there you go. There's your reverse-a-roo karma right there. Damn. Well played. Well played. Can I make this too? Wood? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. Make all the furniture. Make all the furniture. Get all those unlocks. Yeah, I should be doing this shit for unlock one. There we go. That sucks I didn't get an opal, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That was silly though. That was definitely on the silly side. Let's see, max HP, all rewards 10. Heal drops. This one, normal. Normal. This one I should probably get over with. This one I should probably get over with. Actually, from priority, for priority's sake. Well, at least someone was here to kill the boss. At least that kind of worked itself out. Obsession energy. Let's see. A very powerful obsession presence is discovered in the south. Go and confirm. Okay. The fire on the field. Yep. Could even alter the environment to find the trail. Feel. Feel the elemental sight. Feel the Genshin. Here we go. The heck? Oh. I'm scared. The heck?
What a bunch of pedantic, stubborn fools.
I can't believe they're still worshipping the cliché forest. Nowadays, having intelligence means having it all.
I shall make you, all of you people, pay for your pedantry.
Alright. You set off the power. Elves, what the heck? Oh, there's Agnes. What the heck? I was asked Agnes.
You'll get hurt if you approach him now.
Let's find some other place. Yeah, then there's always like this one person that kind of helps guide you through these family issues, shall we say. Power protection. Second son. Oh, my second eldest brother. He's become someone like this because of his disapproval of the house's ideology. The Lugenbergs worship force, but Power believes that intelligence shall be the ideology that the house shall pursue. His idea was not approved, which has planted the seed of grudge in his mind. Furthermore, my grandfather chose the eldest brother, Helmut, as the heir. Therefore, Paul fell into a deep obsession. Aw, adventures are a way to make him come back to his obsession stones. And now it's more puzzles. I await your good news. You got it. You got it. Heart sundial. So now we can do this. And usually, oh yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like, yeah, I can tell with this one, doing it from the start. Really? Game. Like, no. Like, is it not as obvious as it looks or something, or? I lost my mind. Game? But, doing game. Oh, this way? Oh, okay. This? Maybe? Close? Close? Let's go. Let's go. It's like, I think it's a sword. I could be wrong, but you know. Alright. Result of the heart clock. Isn't it a sundial? The sword of force represents the pinnacle of force. Perhaps the sword can make Puff realize the force of the house is what? The whereabouts of the sword of force. Possession of the current housemaster, who's also our grandfather. Where can I find him? Also at the Soul Hunting Grounds. How convenient. Let me mark the location.
Grandfather will help. Alright. I hope so.
State the situation. I see, but the Sword of Force only recognizes its owner. If you wish to take it, you must pass the Dreamland Trial. More trial. More things to do. More things and stuff. What's up, Sue? How are you? How goes it? Thanks for joining in the battles. The Sword of Force represents the utmost power, but the force of an individual is determined by many factors. You must complete the triple trial. The triple trials of force from Dreamland Guardian Animal to earn its approval to obtain the Sword of Force. What? Alright, whatever. We're just gonna say yes. We're gonna get this trial started. What? Go. Like, I thought I stepped into the portal. I guess not. What the heck? Oh my god, it's museum dragons. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Traumatized by these guys. Your mission is to complete 3 different trials. The first is my trial of the force. Okay. Sounds easy. I like how I still casted that one. A strength crystal has emerged. Strength! Yeah! Hell yeah, strength! Is this permanent staff? Eid Guardian. Am I ready for the test? Oh. God damn it. It was one of those. Sorry. Forgot it's a mobile game. I thought I was actually gonna have to like race. It's actually a fake rhythm game. Feed crystal has emerged. Withdraw. Precision guardian animal. Let's see. Win with one. I don't know what that means. Fire precision clone to prove. Sport rifle. Oh my god! Oh, it's this mini game. That's funny. Is this the ones that the thing changes? I guess not. Okay. Oh, never mind. It does have the blue aura. Okay, got it. I got it. Okay. Precision crystal has emerged. Withdraw. Let's go. You have passed all 3 trials, and you are already qualified to acquire the Sword of Force. Now, use the 3 crystals to activate the magic array. Place. And place. Let's go. The ritual is complete. The Sword of Force has emerged. No biggie. No biggie. Going full Avalon here. Okie dokie. And we can go back over here and complete the first one. And now the follow-up one should be kind of like, oh, we talk. Oh, it'd be like we talk to Agnes, and then we do another puzzle, and then we do like another little thing. There we go. Claim. Signature oath blueprint. Call them in names. M defense. Oh, it uses opals. Looks like a toy sword.
I'm just gonna say it for what it is.
Let's see. It's this grudge against the house. The type of grudges doesn't stop at ideology, but also the attitude. Perhaps we'll find a way to wake him up if we can make him understand the intention of his family. Now we do another puzzle. And then, you know, it's kind of like then we eventually, like, confront them with their anxieties and whatever. It's a Toy Story! Yeah, I guess so. Power protection. Can be repaired now. Well, that's good. That's good. Just saying I got TM, that's fucking hilarious. What the hell? The heck? Ew. Gross. It is gross. Alright, let's see. Oh. There we go. And then the other piece is just... Why does it show it so close there? So strange. Okay, you know what? Sure. You know what, game? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we did it. Who am I to argue? Who am I to argue in this case? Let's see. Fire protection. O'Brien is the house flower. What? That's the name of it. It represents guardianship. But why O'Brien? Perhaps we will know what to do when we acquire some. Where can we find some? Maybe we can find some here. Oh, that's convenient. What? What? Was it over there? Okay, yeah, she's over here. Yeah, that was bizarre, but you know what? Works for me. I see that O'Brien does grow here. Nice. Let's split up and search. Sounds good. Well, it's a good thing you told me where to go. Just kidding. You didn't tell me anything. Alright, where's this quest? And we're going to press go. missing. Go look for her. Okay. Okay. Yo, where you at? I found the flowers. Where'd you go? Where did you go? What the hell? Oh no. How did Agnes get surrounded by Flower Fairy? I must go save her. The heck? Those don't look like fairies. Oh, there's still so many. Yeah, what the heck? This is the end. The O'Brien... What? You have to run into a powerful enemy. Would you like to fight off the enemy to protect others? I do. Even if it means sacrificing your life, it's my choice. Retrieve the flower. Ba-ba-bum. Agnes has sensed something. Could it be the enemy? Oh shit, Helmut showed up. No way. Oh, it like summoned him. It summoned him. Who dares to bully little white dove? Let me show him what for. Oh, that is funny. That was actually kind of cute. My little sister, you hurt. Adventure saved me, so I didn't even get a scratch. You helped me protect my dearest sister when I was not here. I won't forget about your help. No, I'm still not feeling good about this. You must tell me if you're wounded. You cannot lie to your— Oh, Jesus. Perhaps this is why Helmut is chosen as the candidate for the Housemaster. His faith of guardianship is exactly what O'Brien represents. Yeah, it sounds like it. It's like, y'all better be careful. And then we have like the real flower. Please stand up. The exclusive O'Brien can only be obtained with the will of protecting others. We've found great thing this time. Let's see, that's why the house ideology is so deep. With these items, you should be able to awaken him successfully. Take a break. Okay, and then we can do... This one actually isn't too bad. This one's actually pretty interesting. Like, I kind of like these... I do like these little side stories with the families. Definitely super neat. Alright. Now we got the last one. Oh wait, no, not that one. Not that one. We'll do that last. We'll do that last. To prove that Alex is a liar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Fire protection 3. The obsession has grown. It'll be more difficult to wake him up. It's not enough with 2 pieces. What is he still brooding about? I only know that he is disgruntled against the house, believing that the house rules are too rigid. Seems like we need help to find more clues. Count on me. We're gonna get one more clue. Awaken for soul. And see what the secret is. Awaken their heart. Kind of random death. Giant scroll thing. Okay, okay. Way. Which? I'm trying to like look at the pouring thing on the bottom a little bit, 'cause it looks confusing. Well, so the sword has to be like over here. Like oh, wrong. That's the impression I got. If I'm gonna be like, oh man, you thought it'd be easy just because the other 2 were stupid easy. JK. JK. Okay, maybe I'm just not even close. Maybe I'm just not even close. I mean, this is round, so this should be over here. Say. I would think, anyway. Thought that. I mean, it was a good idea. Come on. You know it was. You know it was. Know it to be true. What about this crap? This is weird because it's like the pouring is just sleeping. Like the pouring is telling me nothing right now. just like, yeah, you wrong. Like, right, understandable. What? Oh. Alright, now we're getting there. I don't know if it makes any sense, but okay, we're getting there. Come on. Yeah. Messed it up. Messed it up because I spun it too much. I don't like this before. Oh. Come on. Do it. There we go. Before. Anyway. Oh. Like how sometimes it's just finicky with like the size of everything. Alright, you know what? Yeah, sure. It's so dumb. Oh, you know what? I think I just realized this shape over here. Smaller? Wait, it's almost big. Yeah, I lied. What the hell? This way? This is the smallest it can go. Unless it's broken. Wait, did it break? No, the shadow's smaller. Yeah, 'cause I realize it probably has to be like small or something. I don't hecking know.
I don't know. Like, please give me a hint, 𝗙cie. 𝗙cie.
Maybe. Yeah, it might just have to be like, yeah, you. Yep. Alex was right. And oh my gosh, it was a scroll. Who knew? Who knew? It's just crazy. Like I feel like I had the shape certain ways and it just wasn't responding unless like I did like the second or third time. All right. This is the house preset of the Lugged Bird. Oh, we have 2.5 minutes by the way for the battle, which accurately records every single rule and idea. Its best reputation. There's one issue that cannot be solved. The book is now held by Perf. We can't really find a better way. It seems we can only steal it. Oh no. We gotta do this shit again? We gotta like steal and fool stuff? Fool people again? That's terrible. That's awful. No wonder he's cranky with everybody. Everyone's trying to like fool him. It's nuts. He's too intelligent for this shit. Well, I guess we'll find out. Someone take it. Let's split up and search. Alright, I'm scared. Perf has like a scary face. I'm a little bird. No trace of anyone. He's not here. Let's continue searching. Search goes on. Not here either. Oh wait. Oh wait. Ooh woo. What's this? There's a strange presence. Go and investigate.
Are you here?
Has to seem like the obsession is going towards Agnes. Oh no.
Agnes is in danger. What a surprise. We should have never split up. Helmut is going to be angry. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Hello? Respond? Hello? There we go.
Go to hell. Oh, wow, okay. Could you do... Sir? Watch out. That's okay. I'm a noob. Why is he so powerful? Isn't that just force? I have it too. Why won't you approve of me? I'm going to destroy everything. Bro, you gotta chill. Oh my god, we fucking like a Deus Ex Machina here. Maximilian's like, alright, we're gonna bounce. You shall go to hell as well. Wow, okay. Uh-oh. What? Teleport magic, activate! Nah, it's still a Deus Ex Machina. I'll do the battle after I finish this quest. Agnes has already told me about your intention. House Precept Book is indeed in Parf's hands, but there is still another way. What shall we do? The House Precept Book is nothing but a media that records the house, and you can learn about its content from me. But you know how strict the rules can be. If you want to acquire, you must pass my trial. What test? Alright, let's do another test. Man, all these tests are stressing. Unbelievable. Not even the adventure. Yeah, right? Not even the great adventure could deal with it. Like, we're literally the main character. This is the secret realm. Try to find the meaning of the house. Enlightenment to steal. What the heck? Needs something to be activated. What the hell? Let's go through us first, sure. There's a... Okay, we're gonna pick this up. Place. Oh, that's kind of neat visually. Not enough. Let's fight more. We have to save this, save him? Yeah, of course we're gonna save him. What the heck? Mind your own business. We got like a blue thing. Maybe like 2 or 3 things. Let's find out. Oh. Force can fend off the enemy and save the weak, but it might also hurt others. This house precept is hereby established. The force must be used to protect the weak, family, and even the existence of our kingdom. Any house member who violates such house precept shall be punished. Dun-dun-dun. Seems like this is the core content. Alright, makes sense. Makes sense. I was gonna say, it's probably just the fact that he has, like, darkness in his heart sort of deal. He's not using his force for good. He's using his force for greed right now. You've understood the meaning. Force needs to be bound by rules. That's why the house has set such harsh rules. This is the handwritten copy. I hope that you can successfully let him give up. Alright, that works. That works. Let's save this poor guy's. The old and slow Lugenberg will soon be replaced by time. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm here to resolve the issue in your mind. I hope you can let me finish my words. Dun-dun-dun. I will let you finish your justification. It is time. Do. It's a house filled with violence. Every one of them is hanging onto the old mindset that worships force. Such a house that doesn't know how to change will soon be replaced by time. Can be proven by this sword. Easy. I need that mask. Yeah, it's a spooky mask, right? Good for something, after all. Even if the force can be useful, aren't the countless wars, bloodbaths, and carnages caused by force? Our house master is a reckless man like that. Helmet who will bring downfall upon the house sooner or later. I don't know about that. Proven by this object, yeah. He's all about protection. Guardian power. He has acquired the meaning within long ago. That's right, buddy. Well, so what? Surely that force can protect others. What happens if the person who holds the force only wishes to commit acts of evil? What should the house do? Man, this guy is like, he's never even read the book he's holding. Oh my god, he fell. I thought I had the book, Finding the Force with Rules, so this is why the house has such harsh rules. I didn't fully understand the true meaning of the house ideology. The violent force is a means of protecting oneself and others. To protect. Yes. Finally. Finally. He gets it. I wonder if he loses the mask thing, though. Maybe not. Although I cannot become someone like my eldest brother, who wields great force, I could still use my wit to assist Helmet. Hell yeah, you could do it. I hurt you and make you worried. It's all my fault. Aw, it's okay. Isn't the reunion of a family the best? Aw. Oh, thank you for your help.
Bye.
That's actually kind of cute. Lame. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, it's actually like a tail. It's like a little devil. Oh shit, it's spooky. You know, if this is the if this was to have like words for freaking things for protection, why does it look so damn spooky? So fucking weird. That's so weird. Anyway, let's beat these fools up. That is so random. That's so random. And yeah, I haven't seen a mask like that that kind of covers your face like that loop, but it would definitely be really interesting if they started making stuff like that for sure. Or even if it was just part of like a costume sort of deal. I mean, they did just redo stuff visually, so who knows? Who knows? They did do a thing where they have been making some headwear that replaces like the actual head. So maybe the near future be a thing. I just watched, yeah. I wasn't paying attention to where your units were, but yeah, these units are being mean. It's just a lot of units. Like, what the heck?
So confusing. Eat them up. Get the bees. Get them.
Bam.
Hell yeah.
Out. Boom. Alex and Fuzzy with the extra rewards. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. I was a bit off. Yeah, that's why it's definitely best to be all together. because of that. But that's okay. It happens. It happens. Not a big deal. Alright, so I got some furnitures. Alright, so I want to check out this thing. So I got a trigger for this, but I guess I never triggered the quest, even though I was over there. So let's see. So let's see if we get like a special cutscene. I have the right thing on, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. You know, I thought this triggered something with the daily. That's why I didn't do it. Alright, let's see. Sword Monument. I can feel the sword monument is different than before. It must be caused by eliminating obsession. A figure has appeared not far from here. Let's see who it is. Oh. Mysterious figure. Oh, what's up? Memory? It seems that the sword monument has been restored to its past glory. This aura is truly nostalgic. Who are you? I don't remember. I got lost in this place and couldn't find my way, and I've just been roaming aimlessly around here. Oh, okay. I may have lost my memories, but something deep in my heart yearns to restore the sword monument to its former glory. Perhaps I appeared here instinctively once I noticed that the monument has changed. An offer. Can you really repair? Can I watch? Yes. Maybe if I see the sword monument repaired completely, I'll be able to leave. Ah. If that's the case, let's get moving. Alright. Yeah, so I guess we'll see if, okay, so it does have, like, a thing. Before repairing, you must first acquire the coordinates of the royals that are the most suitable to set up a repairing magic array? What? What? Let's start from over here. Wow, this better be easy. Select. Array has been set. Go. Oh, I guess I just. Whoops. Okay, so I guess I just have to do like a little ritual thing here. All right, that's fine. That's just confusing. I'm like, wait, what do I have to do now? Is this more puzzle? I see. So you see, it's now it's like super glowing here. That looks pretty cool.
Oh wait, ghosties, we're busy. Not Phasmo.
Alright. One more. Looks like one more. Did I need to dissolve 50? I wouldn't even be surprised. Whatever. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I can deal with that. We can now repair. Alright. Let's go. Let's repair. Oh, it's pretty. Oh. I like this. Cool. All without messing up, and then you need to get the puzzles done on the first try, or else. It's definitely different from before, but it seems like it's not fully. It's different from how I remember it. Tell me about what's going on. So it's not been fully eradicated and wasn't fully repaired. So eradicate. Fully repaired by myself. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Nice. Nice. Okay, so it does change kind of like the wasteland one. Alright, so it is kind of what I thought was going to happen. It did have like a little bit of a side quest though.
Talk about dreadful fantasy. Little baby sleep.
You need to do it. Jesus. Jeez, yelling at me about my quest. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, I guess it's like a little side quest thing. I guess it's like a side quest thing or something. I have no idea. Got no clue. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. I always like the visuals in this area. I've not even checked out for Green Target, so I'm gonna start looking around now. And the Royals went. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of other stuff I have to do. That's fair. That's what we call balance, Alex. It's fine. It's fine. I help find the extra shit that you didn't notice. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, oh, did she already scream? I had an idea, but I think she had to pause it. Alright. I was just checking something on Discord. Okay. One. This game right now beside me? Good question. Probably not. There is not. Why don't we, you know what, I'll go into the Stream Raiders section and just to make it simple. I mean, we were playing Stream Raiders, to be fair. We were doing that too. Let's find another captain. Let's find another captain. Make it a little, find someone to check out. How long have they been live for? I always check for a few things. I always check how, what the? I always check how long they've been live. And I always check like their rules. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh. Huh. Interesting. That's interesting. It's always interesting when I check out other streams and I'm like, man, what are they up to? They're just doing like just random stuff. Where was the NPC? I had a quest that said like repair sword monument 1. And then I went to here, I'll show you where I went. I was walking around here, and then there was like an eyeglass that said something like check the sword monument, like a pop-up. You barely did the quest. I mean, maybe. It started like around here. It started like a little bit down the road. Like I basically had the magnifying glass, and then the NPC was over here. It didn't start with the NPC. It started like in the middle of the road over here, but I checked the quest thing. That's how I found it. That's as far as that goes. Oh, you're sort of yeah, so then you must have repaired. You probably just, you know, you just storm. You saw the cutscene and you're like, meh, not impressed. Not even impressed. Man, I'm not finding like a good vibe. What's this person? That might seem pretty cool. Oh, they might seem pretty chill. Alright. Alright. Maybe this person. Seems like they're listening to cool music, maybe, and doing some random stuff. But let's check them out. Check them out. Okay. Nesi devolved. Yes. That was a while ago. Yeah, sometimes I've been having some issues with like some chronic migraines and stuff. So I'm on some new medication, but sometimes like the lights I used for streaming still kind of give me a bit of eye strain, so I kind of didn't want to push it. So I just, you know, because when I do this, all I need is my microphone. I could turn off all the extra lights. I don't need tracking. It responds to my voice, basically. You could always. God damn it, Alex.
You brat. You brat.
This could be pretty. Yeah, you know, fuck it, whatever. Looks like are they doing? Yeah, they're doing Stream Reader, so whatever. All right, we're going to raid a Stream Reader captain. We're gonna meet someone new. So remember to kind, be nice, all that stuff, and I forgot my own command. We'll do a hug raid. You're welcome to do Wiggly. Whatever you prefer. Whatever you prefer. We are going to raid. They seem pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looks like they are tagged as for mature audience, so they'll probably just use some no-no language, but that's fine. I do that too. I don't give a shit. That's fine by me. So, thanks everyone for your support as always. As always. Take it easy. Be good. Be good. Since it's already Wednesday, we'll see if I can fit anything else in the rest of the week. If not, I might have some videos over on my ROM channel and all that kind of stuff. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, and of course, if you need updates on my streaming schedule, you can always follow in my Discord. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll send you off with all my love. Take it easy.